guys. Me.
So Professor's Research, definitely the biggest grab there, able to just discard their hand, draw a fresh hand of 7. Could be looking for a couple of Curlias here, start drawing with those refinement abilities. Definitely wants to bump the stadium if they choose to attack, and potentially a couple of energies. And there we do see it, Professor's Research discarding that. The Roxanne draws up to 7 here. Does have the stadium.
Another energy card.
Do they have a Curlia though?
No, there's no Curlia in hand. So, I mean, you can technically retreat this Ralts out of play. You could also, what I actually wouldn't dislike here is you can
just swing.
Hit this with Teleportation Burst, keep the energy in play, and then eventually you want to make sure your Brainwave Gardevoir has 2 energy on it, so you can Psychic Embrace 6 times to put it at 300 damage.
Okay.
So this is bad at all by doing that. It really doesn't feel like it's worth playing it out to Path to the Peak if you're not going to attack. That way you open up Ben to utilize Starbirth on his own end and then repath. That's the only ability Ben cares about using this entire game. It's just that one time, once per game Starbirth. So it may just be the Teleportation Burst. Switching into the other Ralts. Doesn't really matter which one you put into. A memory skip could be useful at some point down the line.
How is your day going? I hope you brought coffee. It's our chill Sunday
for Storm
hangout.
Slash or for Brainwave.
How have you been?
Pressing the board a little bit here. It's doing a little bit of damage, keeping energy in play.
Definitely. I mean, it didn't look like much, but that little Ralts did all it could, and I'm sure it's going to matter. It looks like a nest ball being played here on Ben Cryer's side of the field. I wonder if they have a way to bump the path.
Ooh, baking cookies,
no way to bump path in
yummy.
this deck, so might be trying to just hit the.
Yeah, I guess a baking
guaranteed on turn 2.
and
Of course,
other
Starbirth can find
stream
those
would have been
pieces,
really
but
cool. I agree, that would have been
just
fun.
find
Hyper,
Arceus
welcome
V-Star itself
in.
in
How is your
combination
day
with Double
going?
Turbo. There's great Pokemon the active to knock out. Can knock out this Ralt, shut that engine off.
Remember, a double turbo energy, not the easiest thing to find. Again, special energies have historically been, you know, almost unsearchable, except with very special cards for sure. And there is one prize.
Yeah, I mean, if I was baking cookies,
I'd
I'd
be
be
one
very
in
happy.
hand, or he's going to attempt to try to draw into it. He does still have the supporter for turn. He has a research
Hi,
in hand.
Hyper, welcome
Go
in.
big
We're
rip
gonna
here.
play.
Professor's
I'm being
Research,
honest,
drawing
guys. We're
7.
gonna
There's a
play
double turbo.
during
Found the Ultra Ball
different
and
rounds.
double
Like
turbo
between
energy
rounds,
has
I'm gonna be
both
playing before.
resources
I'm not
to
gonna
be able
lie.
to
I am
fire off
gonna
a
do
Trinity
that.
Nova and keep this Path to the Peak in play. Big find there for Ben.
Definitely. There we go. Ultra Ball has to
Ooh,
discard
yummy.
2 cards to find any
Belle,
cards from
welcome
the deck.
in. How is your
Have to
day
guess it's gonna
going?
be that Arceus V-Star. It does have the double turbo as
I
well.
think Choice Belt can hit the discard pile. I don't think it's too relevant. You're already down a few energy cards.
Maybe I moved the
I still
game,
think
though.
V-Guard has a lot of usage, but
Let's
I think
put it over
really
here.
just valuing this Choice Belt later on during the game, it can be utilized to knock
Okay,
out
guys, let's
Sashin with
see.
an Arceus fully
I mean,
powered up, so
I'm
it does
also
have that
covering
advantage, though.
stuff
Lost
up
Impact
here.
can also
Let
do
me
the
do
same
this.
thing.
How about that?
There it is, Trinity Nova, 180 damage. I
This
think I'd
looks
like to see
better,
2
right?
energy put onto this Giratina and then a single
Who
energy
are we
on Arceus since you
supporting?
are playing
We're
a lot of
Norman
those double turbo
Gardevoir
energies. You wanna make
supporters,
sure
I
you
would say.
really split
It's
the energy up
6-6.
here so you can have
I'm 6
backup
prizes
options
both.
just in case this Arceus V-Star does fall next turn.
Definitely like that play there. Hedge your
Zaysh's
bets
already
for
got Sky
sure. Or
Soulstone on him.
wait, let's
Damn.
get
Oh, he's already used Sky
I
Soulstone
thought I
too.
saw he was about to attach 2 energy there
Give me a
onto
big
the
guard.
Arceus. So
I
the
wanna
other
turn
way
they're
around
on.
for Ben's decision as we move back over to Jared.
I think there's a basic energy in hand, so Ben just wants to make sure it's pretty much guaranteed. You don't even have to utilize Starbirth potentially if you just want to keep that around.
Ooh, Sinnoh is
Jared's
now in
committing
play.
to attacking
Sinnoh
this
is in
turn.
play,
Playing the stadium
guys.
card down right away. Will
How's
start off this double
everyone's,
turbo
what is
energy,
it,
makes
Friday?
worth one, but more
Sunday
importantly, gets
going.
rid
Oh my
of that
god.
Stadium path to
How's
the peak,
everyone's day
and another
going, though?
Professor's Research to follow things up. Really looking to find some of these
Hey,
Curlias,
so
something like
welcome
Ruby,
in.
Greninja
Have
to
you
draw
much
more
watched?
cards.
Have you
And
watched
do we
much
see any
of
of this
the?
hand? I think
Wait,
maybe
are
the
you at
first
Milwaukee,
card was a
Isha?
Curlia.
Yep.
It is.
You're
So
not at
one Curlia
Milwaukee,
here
right?
can refine away his psychic energy. Needs to find 7 total. So there's 1 on this active that can retreat. 1 in the discard pile.
It's Sunday. It's
I
Sunday.
believe
I'm
there's,
wrong.
let's take a look. Let's check how many
Do you
there
guys
are.
like my
Oh, no,
messy
only
bun?
1 in the
Do
discard
you guys like
pile.
my
There's
messy
not
bun?
enough
My
energy to
first
take this
messy
knockout with
bun
Sashian.
in
Right now,
like
there's
4
only
or
4
5
energies
years.
that could
by the
potentially
way.
be in play.
I
Has
have
2 in
not been
hand,
able to do
but
a messy
there's-
bun in like
yeah,
4 to
there is
5
no way
years.
I
to
don't think
discard
you
Wait,
need
them.
psychic
6
embrace
years.
here.
Oh my
I think
god,
you
so
just
I have like really
attach
short
an energy
hair.
with the Sashian,
My hair is
retreat off, and hope
finally
your
to a
opponent
length where I can do a
doesn't
messy
have
bun. I'm
something
so
like
happy.
Choice Belt and an energy
I'm
card
so
for this
happy.
knockout.
Zoo,
And maybe
I have
saving
lost my
this
sense
Choice
of
Belt
time because of
just
it.
in case Jared wanted to attack without damaging
Yeah,
his
I
Sashian.
am so
Definitely
so
a heads-up
confused
play
right
here
now
for
about
Ben.
time.
He's gonna play
I've
that
been going to
Phosphorus,
bed
so
like
again, able to
5
find any
a.m. every
basic,
day. It's
basic psychic
crazy.
Pokemon or basic psychic energy. But right now, what we really need
I mean,
is,
messy
stage
buns are
1
fun.
refinement
The problem is I
Curlia.
had too short of
Unfortunately,
hair. I
unfortunately,
love
by the
messy
Fog
buns because
Crystal.
they're really nice.
Could find themselves maybe the Cresselia. I believe that's what they're eyeing up Very, very powerful attacker there, able to move damage from your board, place it, maybe take a knockout on.
I mean, that'll be good for like a baby Gardevoir.
So yeah, you can knock out Bidoof, but the problem is it doesn't
The problem
really
is, I don't know, sometimes with Cresselia it feels like you get energy like attached to her, and if you like boss around your Cresselia, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Another Bidoof can sort of just get established at this point. And
but I mean,
put up
I'm
a one-prize Pokemon again, but Ben is more than happy to just play this route where he takes
so
knockouts on 2
this
Pokemon.
Really isn't gonna help
and more importantly, the reason that I'm
not
kind of iffy about this play is you sort of spread your energies in a really weird spot here. Oh, wow, we're actually going to see Cresselia get into the mix here and attack. I didn't think we were going to see a Lunar Blade come out and deal some damage, but here we are, 110 to this active, attacking with a one-prize Pokemon, but Lunar Blast dealing some damage, putting some pressure on. I have to imagine Ben looking to knock out a different Pokemon instead of this Cresselia this turn.
That's for sure. Again, 4 damage on the Cresselia because of the psychic embrace. Lunar Blast again, not something you see every day, but again, anything can happen in a Pokemon trading card game, especially here at the top 8
what
of
is
the
that?
Milwaukee
That's the new Legend of Zelda game, right?
That's
the new Legend of Zelda game.
Board is looking pretty good. Again, has the evolution.
I'm
for
like
the
overly
Giratina
like
V-Star. If they can evolve both their Bidoofs and Arceus on the bench, that's technically.
I have a new camera, guys,
Field Bear.
and I'm trying to figure out how to run it. I might.
Oh,
let's see.
Was it discarded? Just played.
So just played.
Are we
Getting
still
out of the
playing?
hand, if there's something like B-Barrel in hand, that's a potential. Doesn't want to draw into off the judge, so we will see
Let's see if I
the
can fix the camera
onto the bench. And Ben still has access to the star power, so at any point can just play the star power.
Can I un-auto this?
Just wants to see what some of these cards are off of Arceus. If you find B-Barrel, you can draw some more cards with Industrious and Scissors, fill the hand up, then use your star power. But as of right now, this Arceus cannot attack, and of course, having Psychic Embrace on play is not an ability you want to give your opponent access to. So Path will definitely come down. See what else Ben has options with, especially after he sees 4 fresh cards off
How
this.
do I?
All right, 4 cards here for Ben, 4 cards for Jared. Jared did draw into a Kirlia, which he has been sorely lacking. Ben playing this Ultra Ball here, probably going to find a certain Bibarel. Again, Industrious Desires are able to draw up to, until you have 5 cards in your hand. Not a bad support, Pokemon there.
Today is special. Oh, wait, on Pokemon Go?
Not too bad. And yeah, just going to refill the hand here. Ooh, also the Arceus V-Star again.
Wait, Gardevoir, what game are you talking about? You talking about Pokemon Go?
Industrious Incisors, full 5. Let's see, nothing we really need.
What is Pokemon Community
again,
game?
And even if we don't draw into it, we still have the Starbirth.
Oh, it's
an energy drop down. That's great. Eventually during the end of the game,
welcome in. How is your day going? Yeah, I don't have that. Sorry.
Lost Zone every turn, and Starbirth will be used.
I can look into it in the future.
Puts the top of the deck
but
right
I
away.
I've heard some weird things about that.
What other card you potentially want? I think another Judge could be good, but I think Ben drew into that. So maybe this is just sort of a bonus card you don't necessarily need.
How is my testing going?
Card could be nice just in case.
I think Guardian's still going to be my go-to.
Just in case I have to adjust my game plans for the later turns, especially if
I think Guardian's still going to be my go-to.
I was in the same mindset. You know,
I played Chien-Pao for a little bit, and I don't know if I don't understand it at all or what, but I don't think it's
attachment.
for me.
Again, you can't accelerate those energies with Trinity Nova. You can't accelerate special energies. You're going to have to manually attach those, and that is actually a great way to attack.
I want to say something, and I don't think it really matters much, so I'm going to say it anyway. If I was at Milwaukee this weekend, or Fresno in like a weekend or two, I would play
path and attacking. And how many outs does Jared still have in his deck?
Who's winning tonight's NBA game? Who are the 2 teams?
Haven't seen the worker come down.
What are the 2 teams? I normally pick the one that's an animal.
Stadium. So Path being played. Shutting off.
Yeah, I think I've heard some bad things about
Jared's
that.
Side from those rule box Pokemon.
I could be wrong.
Nova. One more energy.
I could be definitely wrong.
To not grab energy.
I thought there was like some drama. I heard there was some drama. Let's put it that way. But maybe I'm wrong. Am I thinking the wrong extension? I thought there was some drama around it.
Ben going down to 4 prize cards. This is the
Miami Heat or okay, I'd go Miami. I'm Florida.
Definitely, here we go. And if anything can help out with that, could be the refinement guard.
There's a big 2 cards. There's like nothing in this hand.
I think I would run Drifloon. I think Drifloon.
Cards, but a counter stadium needs to be found if Zacian really wants to deal.
I mean, like Drifloon does how much damage?
Curious.
He does 180 damage. So it knocks out like Baby Mews, Luminions, and stuff like that.
I mean, there's damage on the Arceus V-Star. Wouldn't mind attacking with the
Florida, but yay, Heat. Are you missing the Heat, Asa?
Maybe, you know.
Are you missing the Heat? But also, honestly, boo Florida. You know what? Screw it, Denver. Let's go Denver. Denver's going to win.
Grabbing a Kirlia.
Screw Florida.
One more refinement to work with, and then potentially a Shiny Arcana. So still a couple of cards for sure. We do have Boss's Orders in hand, too. could potentially even stuck a bit.
Yeah, it's also fodder, but it's also an attacker. Like how he used Cresselia there. Cresselia does what?
Got Ultra Ball again to find.
He has max 110.
Not playing anything
but
like Buddy,
Drifloon can do it
Gallade.
180.
Should be great in this
I mean,
situation.
Cresselia is also
Just
really good because like it hits the
but
bench. But I
there's
feel
gonna be
like I
two more
might hit
cards here, it
Drifloon.
seems, off of this Gardevoir ability. I think that's the only choice that you've got. And yep, Shining Arcana. The only way that Jared can be bailed out. Big 2 cards.
Guys, I forgot to tweet.
Not only get the counter stadium, but get more of these.
Do you guys want to see me be cringe and take a photo right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. How many energies does Zacian need to take this knockout?
So it needs to have 4 energy on it. 3 is 150, so you're 10 short of knocking out this Arceus.
What if this Shining Arcana just draws 2 energy here? Nah, I was hoping.
Be a possibility. Sure. That would have worked out well, but it's not there, and there's nothing going on.
You got the white outfit from Pete. I have an even better white outfit for you very soon, Gardevoir, I promise.
And that's pretty much just going to be it. Retreating into Greninja, the Pokemon he wants to be knocked out the least, and passing the turn back over.
How to do this
All right, back here to Ben again. Giratina in the active does have 2 retreat, and in order to attack, it needs a grass, a psychic, and a colorless. So definitely not ready quite yet. Has to attack one more time. Gets a psychic energy. At least can pay for the retreat here.
In a second. Let's do that.
It's gonna be a hefty. It's gonna be a hefty price for sure.
I don't know if you can afford to retreat these energy. These are like the last basic energy you have in your deck. Do you play Professor's Research here? I think you just research away one of these boss. You still have 3 more boss left in your deck, but no. It's
I actually have a really cute white outfit I'm gonna do, Gardevoir, but I'm glad you like that one. It was my K-pop-esque lazy
switching out, but at worst be able to pivot manually out here.
I would like to say that was my K-pop-esque lazy photo.
Potentially.
I feel like
so there is the 1 copy
I'm not
of
happy
the
with my makeup
rope
today, I feel like.
1 copy of
I
Switch.
feel like I'm very not happy with my
manual
makeup
retreat.
today.
And that Choice Belt coming in clutch with a Trinity Nova, 230 damage, knocking out Zacian, Ben going to 2 prize cards, and there's still not a lot going in Jared's hand. 4 cards may make or break this game 1 for him.
Not too much for sure.
Again, I have a really cute white crop top that I'm going to run.
Feeling in a pretty good position, right?
I close this one out, need to find a white bandeau, though, so that... yeah, I gotta like find the
first into Shining Arcana. Draw into the work again.
Clothing is hard for
supporter able to discard the stadium and draw 3 cards. That means we will have
I should record a country song instead of an accent.
But what attack
dude,
is it just 2?
What's it called? Songs?
The
Georgia Florida border songs.
It's an easy knockout. That Arceus on the bench is more than there. Ben is at 2 prize cards left. He's only got to take one more 2 prize knockout. And you can't do enough damage with this Shining Arcana Gardevoir. It's just not possible in this situation. So I think it's going to be on Jared. You've got to find 2 Psychic Energy here to be able to attack, or at least 1 finds the 1 Psychic Energy. But the issue is you need to commit your attachment for turn to this Greninja to pivot out because you can't play something like Penny to pick it up. And I just don't think Jared has the damage
not running Penny, or what does he mean?
Up in this game.
That is unfortunate there, I think. Again, if he put any other Pokemon, a Psychic Pokemon is active, has the potential to pivot. But there it is, Ben Pryor going to take this first game here at the top 8 of the Milwaukee Regional Championship. He is 1 game away from becoming the Milwaukee King. And but still,
I don't even know who Dusty Springfield is.
Again,
who is that?
This Gardevoir deck, absolutely beautiful. Beautifully, wouldn't count them out just yet for sure.
Solid play there from Ben, showing us that he understood the resources, and that's a great example of pushing your aggression, understanding if I go to 2 prizes here, what are the odds my opponent can knock me out not just once, but do it back to me again if I put something like Past the Peak in play. Ben understood. I'm not going to be attacking with Giratina at all this game. I've only got these 2 Arceus, but that's all I need. So smart choice holding the choice ball.
Son of a preacher. I'm trying to write a song. Lax, thank you so much for the follow. How is your day going so far?
Jared's side to bring up the Giratina, but
they look like they're from Hawaii. That's funny.
Bring up 1-0. Jared gonna be able to start.
That's pretty funny, Gardevoir.
First, I think again that's still a big advantage you have. I mean, Ben was in a very risky situation, pathing himself that early. Got really lucky there off that research to find not only the Arceus V-Star, but also the double turbo energy to attack. If he doesn't put pressure on that early in the game, it could be a very different way that played out.
For sure. I was also curious as well, you know, when Jared opted for the boss stall, typically in my mind, whenever I go for a certain play, for that Hail Mary play, you typically go for the heavier Pokemon, the Pokemon that isn't quite ready to retreat, right?
Ray, welcome in. How's your day going?
Does require 2 energies to retreat. Just the same, just like Giratina, except Giratina already had the energy attachment there. What do you think was going through Jared's mindset on Boston.
Is everyone having a good weekend though? How's everyone's weekend going?
Are
y'all
if it doesn't move,
booty?
you keep yourself in the prize map. Taking the knockout and the beeper roll, besides stunting the draw engine, preventing your opponent from drawing less cards, doesn't really do anything to advance the prize trade. You need to go 2, 2, and 2, especially.
TCG stream over Diablo 4. Yeah,
prizes,
Ooh.
Stadium card in the prizes, and that one
That's
copy of Gardevoir. Not what you want to see.
That's pretty painful.
You really got to weave in one of those
nice,
one-prize Pokemon a lot of the time.
Let's go, let's go.
I
made it to like level 40 something.
There's nothing like
and ran hell and died.
Things like the gloves to boost 30 more damage.
Ooh, that's so much fun, Hyper. How is the new Spider-Man?
Ben's got really
Dude, I get sunburned so bad, and I swear I don't even tan. I just like get dark. I get whiter. I get whiter when I sunburn.
And weave into
I literally get whiter when I sunburn.
Those could be his keys to success.
Definitely,
I literally get whiter when I sunburn.
And I think that's a great
nice.
game plan you mentioned. I think attacking with a Gardevoir EX, especially since there's no punching gloves, yeah, that could be the key. But again, it's all a matter of setup, right? Yes, Jared was able to get the rare candy Gardevoir, but with one stadium prize and Ben really played 4 Path to the Peak. Oh, it could get scary. It could get very, very scary. Ben should, in theory, always win the Stadium War. And when your deck revolves around an ability on a rule box Pokemon, that's a bad time.
Difficult.
Live stream while watching Barbie or we riot. We can't watch Barbie on stream. We can't watch Barbie on stream. I'm pretty sure we get like majorly copyrighted for that.
We can see what these prize cards look like. Nothing too terrible. Of course, having energy in the prize is not something you want. There is half of the barrel line in the prize cards, but the one still being there means.
I'm sad about the Luminion, though, guys. That's sad. 2 Luminion. Also,
Jared,
I wonder how many energy he runs.
Off 2 mulligan cards to work with.
I wonder how many energy he runs.
Looking at Jaren's head here, I believe I did see a Battle VIP pass and a Ralts, a Zacian, and a couple of cards as well here.
Let's see.
Starting off, of course, with that Battle VIP pass. We're having a good time here. Let's see what they're going to opt to grab. Would love to see maybe Radiant Ninja. I think that's what they were really lacking energy in the discard pile that first day.
Okay,
right? So getting that accelerated method, or potentially even the Mysterious Tail Mew. You know what? You know what's better than 1 Battle VIP pass, Ethan?
Yeah, you got.
And nothing's really threatening this Mew on this turn, so you'll get a pretty much guaranteed 2 utilizations.
I think you go Mew and Ralts, yeah, and then
ability, which is exactly what you want, and then from there, beyond that, you always have it as a Pokemon to bring up into the active, use Mysterious Tail, and continue to
We love the Mysterious Tail, minus when we draw 7 cards. When we draw 7 cards of Mysterious Tail, we enjoy it less.
There's a couple copies of Professor's Research and the energy to pivot, so 6 cards, looking for Battle VIP Pass, it's the name of the game.
All right, let's see it. Mysterious Tail here.
Imagine
Best case
caring
scenario,
about
Battle
the rules.
VIP pass.
What?
Oh,
no,
I
not
didn't
me.
Get to say the other options.
Not me.
I don't think you looked at the rest of the cards, right? Just grabbed Battle Pass and said, "This is what I want. I'm not going to waste any more time."
Looks like we are grabbing another. Ooh, just an army of Ralts here. Maybe doesn't have the Radiant. No, Radiant Greninja shouldn't be prized. Maybe it doesn't have energy in hand.
The problem with Radiant Greninja in this matchup is most of the game, especially when you're setting up, Path to the Peak shuts off concealed cards. So it's one of these situations where if you get it down, sure, but Refinement is just that consistent, I can always use it ability, and it's what you've got to prioritize. So I think a smart choice from Jared, just getting all these Ralts into play, not really focusing his resources onto getting Greninja now.
An army of little green men here, and let's see what
else we got our army of Ralts.
They're going to opt to bench maybe a Zacian V. Start again, that's another way to accelerate energy.
For sure, Lilith better protect us. She says, do not be held back by fear.
I think you just kind of need to get these energies into play. So, smart choice to bench the Zacian, Roar the Sword. Where do you put this energy? I think you just put it on the Zacian V. There's no real other reason to put, I guess you could put it onto Mew to have it as a pivot, but I don't really see it moving out of the active spot. And even if Jared is not able to attack next turn with Rare Candy, he's still in a very solid position to win this game if he can just make sure he gets his board established quickly.
Where's Goof? He's playing D4. Casual, welcome in. How is your day going? Goof is playing D4.
You could still slam it down just in case your Arceus finds a way to get knocked out, but it is, again, one of those things where
I had a problem on D4 this morning. It was very sad.
Otherwise, all I'm doing is shutting off Starbird if my opponent just passes the turn back to me and doesn't do anything.
All right, yeah, there we go. We're going to see the Ultra Ball. Looks like Bibarel is the grab, and I have to think the Path to the Peak is just going to get slammed down. I think the support for turn is going to be Professor's Research. I think that's all I got to see. Ben here just going through the deck, realizing what he has. Discarding a boss's orders, not necessarily the end of the world there. Let's see what else they have to work with.
No.
Again, they discarded an Ultra Ball as well. That kind of signifies to me that the rest of the hand is playable, right? Because you're going to have to leave...
Display.
Yeah, no, you definitely want to play the Path, play the Arceus.
There you go.
Yeah, everything definitely was playable.
Casual, how's your weekend going, though? Are you having a good one so far?
I'm getting flashbacks to Hartford with everybody handshaking after heads flips. So a little bit of caution there, but yep, it's going to be a research high five or a Sycamore high five, as I remember it years ago.
Yeah,
drawing at the 7 cards. More importantly, does get that double turbo attachment down and has Arceus V-Star for the following turn. And this is what you want to see going second as an Arceus player. Turn 1 in Trinity Charge. You can grab 3 basic energy out of your deck, attach them to your V Pokemon in any way you'd like. It is just going to be onto this, I think probably 1 onto the active and 2 the bench makes the most sense. You just guarantee this attack just in case something like a Judge comes down. You just have those resources already on your Pokemon.
That's for sure. I mean, you could even threaten here, putting 3 energy onto the bench. Arceus retreat Boss's Orders, the Zacian to bench. Because again, without the double turbo energy, you don't get the damage reduction. And looks like that's what it's going to be. Passes it over here to Jared. Has to get the Army of Curlia next, starting with 1. You have at least 1 refinement. Even has the work in hand. Is going to opt to play it here. Discarding that stadium. Gets to draw 3 cards. Again, great draw supporter. And could always use something like Palpat to put that back into the deck. Gets a couple of... gets an energy there, and the Gardevoir EX didn't quite see if they had the rare candy, though.
No rare candy yet. The signals that
Meow, welcome in. How is your day going? Are you kicking butt on D4 today? I died in hell, by the way. I'm not sure if you're in the Discord, Meow, but I died in hell. I died in hell. And I'm level 30 again.
It really comes down to how do you sequence this through.
Yeah.
And I think what Jared
Wait, I thought you were
utilizing
downloading
at
it
the
Friday
last possible
or
opportune moment
Thursday.
to maximize the chance of finding.
You haven't
rare
played it all, or
candy,
you just haven't
or
played
even
today?
something like Fog Crystal to grab that last psychic energy. So far, it looks like 2 psychic energy in the discard pile.
Okay, that's it.
1 on the Zacian.
How have you been doing,
3
though?
more
What
needed
level are you
plus
up
rare
to?
candy.
That's a lot.
It's a tall ask, honestly, for Jared, and all you're doing at this point
So we
is
got this
opening
H
up.
we
If you
do
don't find
the
the
1
attack this turn,
energy.
you're opening yourself to not just get pathed back, but again,
220. Does he think he can hit it today?
free.
Okay, so he has 1.
It's like, hey, I've done what I want to do, and now you can't have any fun. It's my party.
There's a 20-minute queue. I had
Again,
no
it's
clue.
a lot to ask off this Curlia here. There it is, 1 more refinement, drawing 2. There's a rare candy and the Fog Crystal. That's technically 2 of the things you needed.
So let's make sure we have a count of the energies. Yeah, so there's 2 psychic energies. So is there ever a world where this ever happens? I don't think so. You need 6 energy to take a knockout.
It's definitely
get yourself to 4 with this attachment here. But there's nothing else happening. And this is one of the situations where I think Jared was in a position where he had to play the worker, but now that's just 1 more path out that you have, especially with, again, remember, a Temple of Sinnoh is prized. That's one of his path outs that are unavailable with the prize cards. That's 1 more out you have to getting through Path to Peak. So I think this has to find something like a level ball potentially.
He had a rare candy, didn't he?
Finds rare candy, but there was already 1 found.
He does have the Shining Arcana in hand. He could go rare candy into Shining Arcana.
There's
rare
double,
candy.
That's true. He could double rare candy here. That's what a crazy setup despite everything. So
he could, he could.
The Shining Arcana has to hit what, 2 energy cards here to allow him to attack.
Wasn't true.
Right? That would be it.
Not impossible. Again, as if there's a draw, there's a way.
That's true.
Let's see what Jared decides to do. Again, setting up pretty well. Again, double rare candy turn 1. Even drops both at the same time. Gardevoir EX, Shining Arcana Gardevoir. Give him a hand, folks. That's amazing.
Big Shining Arcana. This is where dreams are made of, right? 2 psychic.
Oh, he got 1.
I'd be scared there. If he found that energy, he would have been there. Let's just make sure. Yeah, 2 in the discard pile. So 1 energy card short. Now you do put yourself in range of 10 damage following up, or at least getting something going on later. You can even attack with the Zacian without putting any damage counters on it, but there is, of course, that Arceus V on the bench with the choice belt on it. So
that's rough.
The choices. I feel like you at least force your opponent to go into that Pokemon, try and knock it out the following turn. There's no reason to give yourself an easy knockout coming up. I think you could still put 1 energy on the active, because at that point the math doesn't really matter. I guess if they have another choice belt, then sure, but...
Something I would have loved to see here is maybe just attacking with the Gardevoir EX. We talked about this earlier. It is something that can take a couple of hits. It looks like Jared just preemptively using this Psychic Embrace. I like this play. That's what was in my mind, right? I want longevity. because I fully expect.
What did you
to
end
get
up making,
half in
Meow?
Judge
What
this
did you end
turn.
up making?
I want to make sure I have an attacker for the next turn.
I think Gardevoir would have been a great use there. It doesn't get knocked out. Your opponent's not really threatening anything. Yeah, sure, putting damage on it, it's not great. It can always potentially get trapped in the active if it has too much damage. You can't use Psychic Embrace to knock a Pokemon out, so you can't give yourself that option. But more so, like you said, there's already the knockout pretty much lined up on the bench with an Arceus V-Star Choice Belt, 230 damage. Ben now has access to Starbirth if that's there. I think the Arceus V-Star is already in hand as well.
Okay. I only play games if I can do Magic.
Yeah, Jared just explaining there. You know, if I had the energy, I would have taken
Does that
the
mean
knockout
you're doing
for
Sword?
Ultra Ball being
Did
played,
you
discarding
see
Rhyhorn
the nerfs
and,
last night, Meow? That's
Ball.
crazy.
Yep,
Okay,
is gonna
so
grab
he hit
the
Station.
Arceus
He hit an
V-Star.
attack for 150.
Another thing,
Let's
another
see
reason
what
to keep that
happens.
sauce
Okay,
is Jared
cool.
actually has a Forest Seal Stone in hand. So that's
Okay.
another means of protection from
He
from
attached two
Judge.
to the
That's
baby
one way
guard
to
with
guarantee
this.
the way to get to bump.
I
them
don't
past the
understand that
for sure,
play,
but,
if I'm
you
being
can't
completely
attach it to
honest.
their active.
I
You're
don't
gonna get knocked
understand
out.
the play of
As we
attaching
do see
with
Nest
Big
Ball
Guard
being played there.
to
I believe they
Zacian
still have to
here.
grab a Giratina just to
I got
power
him.
up, just in case.
I
Again,
understand.
doesn't quite hit the right numbers sometime, but 280
Maybe
damage.
he's
wouldn't say no to
avoiding.
that.
Maybe he's like
Yeah, I wonder how
trying to
this game will
say
play
like
out.
path me.
Usually,
I can still
Ben
hit
is still the first
and
to take
knock out.
prizes, but on a 2-prize Pokemon is just a big advantage you're going to have. Sure, the damage is on this Arceus V. It's
still
going
rough,
to be
though.
easy to knock out. There's no cards like Sharon's Care to heal the damage off to pick this Pokemon back up. There it is, Arceus V-Star coming down.
Pokey,
Utilize
is
the
today
investment
the
for
last
Scissors
day of
to curl
PTCGO?
off the Ultra Ball.
Oh.
Pokey, we were actually
There
talking
finds
about you the
switch
other
can
day. We were
preserve the
talking
double
about the
turbo energy
Drapion.
on
The
this
Drapion
Arceus to
video, and people were
potentially
like, "Where's
attack a bit later
Pokey
on in
to
the
troll
game,
Ursi?"
Put it into the Lost Zone with something like Lost
No, it's
Impact
like-
on Giratina V-Star.
I don't even remember what deck I
Got
was
a power
playing when I
being
said
used.
that, though.
Path plus one
It
more
was pretty
card
funny,
that's
though.
immediately queued to the top of the deck.
Path plus Judge. Name a better combination.
It was
Well,
pretty funny,
Path
I don't
plus
know.
Roxanne, I suppose.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Path plus Iono come next
Okay.
set, but we're in standard format right now. So Path Judge might be the best early game pressure you can put on a deck. Not only are you shutting off that ability, but you're also limiting that hand size that Jared built up.
Into the
Using
fourth, on the
3 of
fifth
those
it
draw
ends.
abilities,
So
those
like
Refinement
what?
and Shining Arcana, you're
Like
taking a
midnight?
knockout on the
That's
Zacian,
sad.
and you're really putting yourself in a
RIP.
position where Jared has to find a
RIP.
knockout this turn onto this 280 HP Pokemon. He's only got 5 energy in play as well. And there's 2 of the energy are on this Shiny Arcana.
Maybe
Gardevoir,
I'll do
which
a
can
Mew
only
day
max
just for
out
fun one
at
of these
6 with the
days.
Psychic
See how bad
Embrace, one
Spirit
more with
Tomb really
attachment, but That's
is.
still only 270.
Good riddance,
I
says
think Shiny
Meow.
Arcana just has to hit one
Oh,
energy.
no.
If it does,
Meow,
there
you
is the
migrated
capability
to
to really
live?
take that knockout.
I like
With an
live.
energy attack.
There's definitely bugs on live that are
and
annoying,
a lot
but
to
I like
ask,
live overall.
A lot to ask for here. Maybe you just go into the active with the Shiny Arcana just so that you have the option to retreat into a Zacian later on. But yeah, we're gonna have to see here. Jared has to make the decision right now. So tempting to just go straight into that Mew because it does net you 1 card. Looks like that is gonna be the case. That means we have to attack with the
Maybe
Gardevoir.
he's making
Yeah,
space
that's
for
so tough, 'cause I
Cresselia.
feel like if you put the Gardevoir up, you can at least at minimum guarantee those energies to be
'Cause, so,
discarded and then go with
we did
another Zacian. You
150.
have Fog Crystal in hand so that can grab the other one out of the deck.
He's
I
220.
don't believe it's prized, so that
So he
would've
needs
been
70
potential
damage.
as-
80? We could do
See
80.
Shining Arcana used
You're
right
pulling
away.
for Guardy.
Ooh,
We're
does find
always
energy
pulling for
cards,
Guardy,
so,
Mitch.
Hey, listen, I take my words back here. It's paying off.
Oh no, you
Needs to
played
find
Mew
one more
at it?
energy
That's kind of
card
funny.
to discard, and then needs
Trading
to
was
find an
dumb. Yeah, I
additional
agree.
attachment,
Trading
I
was
believe,
kind
to
of
get to
annoying
the
on
8
online.
to take this knockout, but
Trading was
instead it's
kind of
gonna be
annoying
Zacian
for
because
sure.
again, there is that Forest Seal Stone in hand that will guarantee any card out of the deck with Jared's star power.
Definitely, I think. Oh, sorry. It's gonna have to be
I'm gonna
the
say
thing. It's gonna be the
smack.
collapse
Well,
stadium, though.
thank you so much for the
Would
follow.
love to
How's
see
your
the
day
retreat
going?
into
We're
the
always pulling for Guardy
retreat
here,
first,
guys.
so
We
that
love
that's
Guardy.
exactly what we're gonna bump.
We
But
love
that
Guardy.
also
You can't do it.
means, yeah.
You can't. The problem is you can't Psychic Embrace first
Do
to give
we
yourself
got
the energy
Squirrel
to
or
pick it
no?
out. And it's going to be the Mew
Squirrel?
to utilize first. I would like to see the Shiny Arcana.
How
get,
is
or
the
I'd rather-
regionals
would like to see the
looking?
Mew get
Mystic,
used
we're in the
first.
top
You're looking for
8.
energy cards
We
instead
have
of
a
cards and
Guardy
grabbing
versus a
items out of your deck
Giratina
is just
Arc.
giving yourself more maximum opportunities to draw
Well,
into that.
congratulations,
And they're working
Pokey.
out
You got
anyways.
everything you
Great
needed,
card
I
there
guess.
found.
You got everything you
In terms
needed.
of the Sky Seal Stone having that, and more importantly, the energy, of course, get put into play. What item card do you take here? It's kind of
Now
a
you can
wall.
finally migrate with
That
the
is
rest
good
of
too. You can
us.
just play Worker, so
You can finally
put the
migrate the
Worker
rest of
back
us.
into the deck. I like
Guardy
that.
back on top.
Yeah,
Guardy
that
never
means you don't
leaves
have to
the
play the
top.
collapse
And
stadium.
I
You
don't
don't
want to
have to
hear that.
lose one of
Thank
your
you, Call Me. This is my
Krolias or-
first
I
messy
think
bun
it's
since I
it's
cut my
weird, like,
hair
I would
in
hate to find either of these options. 'cause if
junior
you find
year
research, then you can just play the research and then
of
put Forest
undergrad,
Seal
I
Stone
guess.
back, or like Forest Seal
maybe.
Stone for the
Yeah, I
stadium
think junior year of
afterwards, so
undergrad.
a good play here from Jared. given himself multiple routes to play this turn out.
My day was good, thank you. Weekend already over. Oh yeah, I guess that is true, Smack. You're gonna. It's almost Monday for y'all. That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. That's how time zones work.
Energy to ask for.
I actually barely even realized that my weekend was going. I'm like.
V-Star ability
my
now,
brain is
drawing
dead. I've been
energy
playing
to start
D4 all weekend, and just it's been my brain
the
is
problem
dying.
is, like, I think you have to get rid of
My
the
brain is
Zacian
dying,
before
guys.
Stone, because how
Lord,
it has to
thank
work
you
is
so much
have
for
to
the
commit your manual attachment
follow.
to this active Gardevoir. Like that has
Lord
to be
Solo
the
the
choice
tree. What does that mean?
that's how you're gonna hit 200.
Welcome, Dan.
You
Thanks
only
so much
use
for the
Psychic
follow.
Embrace
You're a
5 more
fantastic
times,
day
or
so
only
far.
4 more times onto this Gardevoir. So with that, you're gonna be forced to discard this Zacian. Now you're gonna have essentially no other attackers unless you use something like Miriam to put it back.
Yep, looks like level ball being
Wait,
played there, grabbing a
grabbing?
Manaphy, just thinning out the deck again.
Yeah, we're
Thinning
gonna
is
refine the
winning.
Manaphy for sure.
Let's
I
see
think
what
he's
else
set
they're
up
gonna
for a
use this. There it
Cresselia
is,
attack.
First refinement, gonna discard the Battle VIP pass.
What?
What is the draw here? There's the Professor's Research, and the Penny. Well, Penny's one way to get out of the active, but
So he
not gonna
does
play
have
that.
Penny in
I
his
think
deck.
this is a
Okay.
smart play. Play the
Okay.
Zacian down, put the Forest Seal Stone down. You then have research to draw into some more cards. But again, it really is just going to come down to how many energy can Jared find. I think just needs to find this 2 more energy here. 1 to discard.
Yeah,
off
it's already
this
game
last
2. He
refinement
got
ability, and then
his
needs to find
Greninja
1 to
stuck in
attach
the
as
active
well.
last
And he
game.
finds both of them there, so I think the pieces are there to make it happen.
Yeah, definitely Fog Crystal, as good as energy there.
I feel like doing a Fog Crystal last.
Energy, yep, there
maybe
is
he
one
just really
in
needs
the
to get in the discard
deck.
pile.
They can still discard with the refinement. They also have the Ultra Ball to
He
discard
probably just
there.
really needs the energy in
And,
the discard
of course,
pile at
the
this point.
Sorry, they have the Starbirth, the Star Alchemy, I believe, on the Forest Seal Zone to find the stadium. But let's refine first. Maybe we can draw into it. Maybe we can save that V-Star power. And hey,
wow,
that's
look at
I willed that. I willed that to the top of the deck.
Ooh, got a little sticky there with the cards. Drew an extra card, essentially. Saw the 3rd card there as he was drawing off of. Looked like that 2nd refinement ability. And it's going to be tough. At this stage in the game, this late in the tournament, drawing an extra card, it's most likely going to be a double prize penalty, and that just shifts everything.
That'll be rough.
Play out.
All right, we'll have to see here. though.
Ben
Again,
Cryer will have to
a double
become
prize
Ben
penalty
Smiler
would
if he
be
wins.
absolutely to be
That's
because it's
pretty
so
funny,
hard
Tommy.
for
I
you
like
Just
that.
getting into it here. I
That's
was
pretty
thinking
sad,
about the
though.
prize map in this game. If the single prize Gardevoir attacks and Ben is forced to take a knockout on it, then Jared's got 2 turns, right, to take those last 2 prize cards.
Yeah.
Ben can't win in a single turn following, and as long as these 2 Zacian can just attack back and forth, you can even Psychic Embrace 10 times on them if you want, if it means it's got 20 HP left. A very winnable game here for Jared if he finds these pieces. More importantly, drawing into that stadium off the prize cards.
That is true. Again, we're gonna have to wait here while we
This is sad.
clear this one out. Again,
I hate when stuff like this
I like
happens.
what you said. It does put a Jared.
I don't
in a
know.
great
I
position
accidentally
again.
draw more
Was
cards all the
able
time.
to
I don't know.
really sequence out
I drew too many
exactly
cards with
what
my
he
Mysterious
needed
Tell
to
last
do, but maybe
regionals.
just getting a little bit too excited there. I mean, I love drawing, but you know, but maybe just drawing 2 cards. That's exactly what we're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Not too much else, I believe, can be played this turn, besides the Ultra Ball has a collapse.
He's got the collapse. Oh, he has to play the collapse stadium,
Yeah.
right, to be able to bump this path to peek out.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like he wants to use. So this turn he's going to go. I'm going to attack with the Gardevoir here. Utilize that. Next turn he's going to go. I'm going to attack with Zacian, and then he's got to play the Miriam.
What
that
is
he found in
the
his hand to
circle?
bring this back.
Oh, when
The
he's
problem
talking,
as well,
they're
though,
playing
collapse
circles.
stadium will discard.
I'm not
the
a
Zacian
cheater.
that's
I
already on
called the
bench because
judge.
you've
The
gotta
judge
discard
was
one of these Pokemon.
Also,
There's
though,
no
let's
way
have
where
a.
you need
I
to
have.
either get
Guys.
rid of what? One of your.
Guys.
I mean, you can get rid of one of your curly.
It's like the Mysterious Tell is like. Let's be honest. The dumbest thing, like.
Embrace powering everything up. I think
It's
the best
not
choice
even
is to
cheating.
Get rid of the Zacian, but
To Mysterious Tell wrong.
Right?
It's
Then
not
take the
even
Force Seal
cheating
Stone
to
the Zacian
Mysterious
and
Tell
just
wrong.
didn't use it at all.
Like,
Hey, you know what?
if I draw an
Yeah,
extra
that's
card
the
on
thing in his
Mysterious
hand.
Tell,
He's gonna go ahead and Psychic Embrace onto that Mew.
the worst
retreat
that
into the
happens
Gardevoir.
is I'm
And
not
yeah,
going to
that
know where it
is
is because
the
I was going to
prize
shuffle my
penalty.
deck
He
either
has to
way.
take, again, one more 2 prize.
Call me,
Go
no!
ahead and
Call
Psychic
me!
Embrace onto the Gardevoir. Only has 20 HP left, but look at all.
But like
that
on
energy
Mysterious
is
Tell,
gonna
you
be enough
shuffle
to take a
afterwards
knockout on
regardless.
the
So
Arceus
like,
V-Star.
if you've already looked at your
But
cards one
again, with a
time,
2 prize penalty. How
you
do
like
maneuver
you're
here? I
going
think
to
you
you
have
know
to
like
start
it's going to be
attacking with the
shuffled
Gardevoir
back in.
deck.
It's not like you
You've been
don't know
saying
where
it
it is.
time and time
Not
again.
it's
You
not
have
like
to
you
find
know where
time
it
here.
is. It's
So like
going
you
to be on
said,
the top of your
it's
deck
possible,
if you
right? You can play
hadn't
Boss
have like
Reserves the
Mysterious
following
Tell
turn,
there.
you
It's
can
going to get
target one of
shuffled
those
either
monkeys
way.
That's already damaged on the bench. Take the knockout and then pretty much leave your opponent in the position where they need to play boss to win the game, and it might just be the best option.
Smack, he
that's
could still
available.
win. If
Brainwave right now,
he
though,
has so many
280
one prizers,
damage,
he still has
so
the
Jared's
chance.
taking
He
the
knocks
right
2
step,
this
taking a knockout on
round.
Arceus, responding back. can Ben find the pieces to push his advantage, especially you need to take 2 less prizes this time.
I mean, Mystic, though, if you have done anything in your cards, the first time you pick up your deck, you prize check.
Wouldn't mind the
Like,
Giratina
wow,
force the boss's
turns
orders
out
with the Psychic
I have
Force.
an energy that I knew was in my deck on top of my deck. Whoa!
I feel like if you just
If you've done anything before Mysterious Tell, though, like, you know what's in your deck for the most part. I mean, there's definitely times like I miss stuff, right? But like, I'll be honest, like I don't think.
There it is, evolving into the Ultra Ball finally.
Did I? I mean, this is like, oh, you talking Call Me? I mean, Call Me definitely
the
like.
issue here too is,
I
guess the thing that I like about attacking.
I mean, I got in trouble for it, but I really didn't care. I just like scooped the whole thing. I was already like.
It's kind of weird because like if you attack with the Giratina and they want to take a one-hit knockout,
and I was just too sleepy. But I just mean like the guy wasn't even gonna get the judge wasn't even gonna give me a prize penalty for it at first.
Maybe play a disruption card like Roxanne. Sure, you have B-Bro to fill the hand back up, but...
Yesterday, I finished getting the last of all my rarest things in PTCG Equivalents of Trading. I have every Uncrestable card playset, like Tropical Beach, multiple festival playsets, and all League 4X playsets, including 520 League Energies. Jesus Christ, Pokey. And also... What was the penalty for?
This is exactly why we play.
The penalty in this game is because he drew an extra card on Refinement.
All the way to top 8. I'm sure he's still...
So the idea is you... they can't leave the card on top and maintain game state. So you get 2 prize
Jared
penalty,
did find the Temple of Sinnoh off the prizes.
Is why this one happened.
A few options to work with, but I think like
very
you said,
sad though. I
might
agree.
just be bring this guard of EX up, attack into this active, and hope there's no way to take this knockout, and then try and put together that Zashi and play the following turn. But it's all going to be about Ben, if he can find one of those boss's orders.
Again, in my mind, I really liked attacking with a Giratina V-Star because it does force the boss's orders play. Because the only attacker you have
even attacking with Giratina V, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's not even bad. It has the shred attack, right? That's 160.
Yeah, I mean,
Long, thank you so much for the follow.
And if you're playing boss, you're not playing raw.
Oh, sorry, it's so many. And also every non-attending transferring gameplay item. And also the 3 oldest attendee one of the rarest card in the game. So like finally done trading. That's crazy, Pokey. You've done so much. You've done so much trading since PTCGO closed, or didn't close, but like since the live.
He wants it out of the deck. He doesn't want to draw into it.
You've done so much trading.
Look at that deck. There's not that much
crazy
left. After Roxanne, Ben can still see potentially 6 cards, so they should be fine here. A lot riding on the Bibro next turn, not this turn, but we'll have to see. Right now, it's just going to be a Trinity Nova for the
now we have an issue, though.
How many boss are there? So I see 2 boss in the deck. I couldn't see exactly what Ben was able to draw into, and there aren't any in the prize cards, so see how this plays out. Ben going down to 3 prize cards left, 1 prize card away from winning this game. Jared's got a great response to start things off with this.
You should do it, Pokey. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. You'll get Arceus
Like,
lead.
again, it's just got to be attack.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Hope that it's enough to keep yourself in this game.
Definitely, they have at least Judge in hand, so that at the very least they're disrupting.
You can do it for sure.
And
it'll be fun.
Yeah, first, we're gonna see the refinement here, discarding the Radiant Greninja, drawing 2 cards again, just setting it aside there, making sure. Does draw into energy. That's the first refinement there. Again, they would love to see a Roxanne. They still have. Do they have an Ultra Ball? They could even potentially use Luminion. But
yeah, you could technically put Luminion into play. You do have, of course, the Temple of Sinnoh, the bump path. Energy attachment onto the Kirlia also makes sense. I think the idea here for Ben was saving the Giratina is smart because if this Gardevoir attacks into this active, it needs to damage itself with Psychic Embrace, so you put yourself into that lost impact range.
That is true. So no matter what here, so Ben has multiple outs now. Yeah. Off this Judge, if he draws
Giratina
into Boss
or Boss's Orders, yeah.
So not looking good here, definitely, for Jared. Again, 1 energy on that Gardevoir.
Arceus will be a fun challenge. Yeah, I think Ben wins this. Ben Smiler may now win the game, guys. I mean,
let's see.
Oh, he got the Sinnoh, okay.
Again, big 4 cards here. These 4 cards will determine if Ben is going to move over to top 4.
Tempest, thank you so much for the follow. How is your day going today?
Looking at these cards. He understands what he needs.
No, he looked at it while we were looking away.
He found it. No, you cast it's real.
All right.
Well, Guardy is a fun choice, as always. I enjoy Guardy.
V-Star. Jared goes down to 2. Ben doesn't auto. Oh, there it is. Promotes the Giratina. Draws 1 card.
Does he have it.
And the boss's orders!
And there's boss's orders. Bring up Curly.
Very sad. Very sad.
In the top 4, Arceus Giratina.
Yeah, mine's doing pretty well.
Run here in Milwaukee.
Well, Poke, you'll have to hang out with us more then.
Arceus Giratina.
You'll have to hang out with us more
showing us
then.
once again why this deck is such a powerhouse. You don't need that much energy on an Arceus, and the consistency of Starburst and
guys, I want to go in the Twitch chat and say what was it? Was it Casual or Call Me that said the Ben Cryer will now be Ben Smiler?
From Jared Wigtala being able to
Yay!
make it top
We're
8.
really excited to have you again.
There are
Excited to have you
over 1,000
again.
competitors here at the Milwaukee Regional Championship. He should still be feeling over there. Look at it. He still has the smile on his face and everything. Good job, Jared.
Listen, sometimes simple is best. Sometimes the simple strategy of Path to Peak plus Judge plus consistent damage and search is all you need to be able to close games out, to have strong pressure in your deck. Arceus Giratina going into top 4. This tournament's shaping out to be an exciting one.
Definitely a top 4. That means we only have around 2 games left.
Call Me. I did say it was Call Me or Casual. It's because
but Gardevoir down out of top.
I'm really bad. I'm really bad with like
just saying
using
my
words that
bets
same
are
letter at the
still
beginning. I'm sorry.
alive. I would love to see the result of the.
I
the
said
rest
Call
of
Me
the
or
searches, but
Casual.
what do you think about
did
Arceus
say it
Giratina?
could be
Do you
you.
think it has the potential to win this entire thing?
It's good, but its main issue is it's very linear. So against these Lost Box decks, sometimes it
Call Me. I
feels
hope
not
you
really
say
built
it.
to
Go
play
say it in
Lost
the
Box.
Twitch
It
chat and
feels
see
like
what people say.
do your 2 actions every turn. You
Let us
play
know.
your Judge, you play your counter stadium down, you Trinity Nova, you announce Trinity Nova, and then you kind of just sit back in your chair and you relax while your opponent tries to put together these Kyogre turns. I don't think that Portland is a great indication of how the
Lottie,
Arceus
welcome
Giratina
in. How is your
versus
day
Lost
going
Box
so
matchup
far?
goes. I think Grant got pretty unlucky in that set to lose. So I think ever since then, I've been talking to Grant about it. He's been telling me, oh, that matchup is so free. The matchup is so good for Lost Box compared to others. So I'd have to tend to agree with him. I think it's very solid. You've got Kyogre, you've got the Dragonite. The thing with Dragonite is only Giratina can knock it back out. So not only do you have to reestablish your Arceus threats, but if Giratina ever gets pressured, if there's ever an opportunity to knock that Pokemon out, you get this sort of weird situation we saw with Single Strike Lugia, where only Tyranitar, right? That's the only Pokemon that can knock it back out. And if you don't have that response,
That's good, Lottie.
it's just free damage that Lost Zone gets to put on
It
your
is,
board.
yeah, it
You can
kind of
always
is.
finish it
You're
off the
right,
same
Call
line.
Me. But I like
That
it anyway.
is
I
true,
like those
but you know
stupid
what?
jokes.
Right now, we're going to have to take a
Guys,
quick break,
it's
but don't go anywhere.
hamstring
There's
day,
still
by the
a
way, at
lot-
the gym.
a lot
We're going to
of
go
action
hamstring
here
day
at
after
the
this.
Milwaukee
It's like
Regional
raining pretty
Championship.
bad. But after stream, we're going to go gym. I'm very excited. What is this video? Does his hat burn? Dude, why did I keep doing this? Just sit in the... Aw, that's cute. Oh. Yeah, that's really cute. Okay, guys. We're not gonna play it too much, I promise. No! I disconnected. One second, let's see if I can reconnect. Do I have a cue? Guys, will you watch D4 with me while between rounds? I won't beat the whole thing. How do you guys feel? What do we think? Bro, are you telling me I didn't get the waypoint before? Are they really telling me I didn't get the waypoint before? Yeah, this is Diablo. This is Diablo 4. I didn't get the waypoint. I'm tilted. I'm tilted, guys. I'm tilted.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to
Oh,
the
yeah.
desk. Adam Watson here with Ben Cryer, our winner, who's just moved into top 4. How you feeling, my friend?
Really good. I've been chasing like a good breakout performance for a long time, so having this is definitely.
Yeah, I like his shirt. I like his shirt. I love that he has his name on his shirt. That's pretty funny.
Has Arctina been the deck that you've stuck with in order to try to get that breakout performance? Or you've been kind of moving back and forth with the meta?
No, I've played a lot of different stuff this season, but I played Arctina to Hartford.
It's pretty funny, actually.
And
I wonder
got
what it is.
top
Like, did he
score
get it
there. I
made,
liked it
or
a lot. I
like,
liked the
is
deck
it
a
like
lot. I feel
a
like I
high
have a
school
lot of
shirt,
potential,
or
so
what? Like,
into this
I
meta,
wonder
I
like
feel
why he has
having
it, I
done parts
guess.
of Manaphy would be great decks, so I found room for those, and they've been great. The Manaphy, it's won me against Kyogre. The Dunsparce is solid against Lugia, so it's been good.
Yeah, so having the tech, but also just that natural disruption and a aggression that Artina has been known for. Has Path to the Peak and Judge been as clean and useful as the deck has really been known for?
It's the most important part of the deck, otherwise it wouldn't be a deck. I mean, there's some...
Guys, there's a treasure goblin!
You have control over games a lot of the time, but a lot of the time you also... It's literally just like, I'm going to Judge and Path you, and if you don't draw it, I'm going to win. Like, if I can just like bump somebody for like one turn, like in that game, my Path stuck for like a turn, and then I was just chilling from there. I needed very little to finish out the game. And just kind of forcing things over resources just helped out in the end.
That is true. Yeah, we're kind of a bit. So I guess I can kind of bring it back to playing Artina. You've been playing it for a while. You're really enjoying the deck. Is anybody else who does really get that practice in who convinced you to start playing this deck in the first place you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, well, my friend Justin Kulas, he got me on the deck here. He just told me I'm going to play Arceus, and I got excited because I love playing Arceus. So.
You got upset because he loves playing
cool,
Arceus?
and
What?
I just kind of stuck with it for this event.
That's
Yeah,
pretty funny.
he's definitely the one that kind of got me convinced to play the deck.
And once you kind of, took the bait, right? You bit that
Ooh,
hook, and now Artina's all the way here in top 4.
Yeah,
of
Artina's
Milwaukee.
all
That's
the way there in
certainly
top 4.
really
Who would have
impressive.
guessed?
And there's
Who
another
would've
lost
guessed,
box
man?
as well
I mean-
in this, in this top cut. Are you nervous about the lost box Artina matchup?
That is probably my favorite matchup.
That's his
I've only hit
favorite matchup?
2 this weekend, and only one of them was a Kyogre, and that's the whole reason I play the mana bait. So I can bench it. The turn I go down to 1 prize, they can't Kyogre me, and I just win the game because it's hard for them. They can't, take multiple knockouts all the time. And then when I'm spamming the Judge Path, that makes things harder as well. So really happy with that matchup. I'd love to hit one in top 4. That would be ideal.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, so we've already
He's
got the
into it. He
matchup
likes
kind of
it.
under
He wants
control.
the
You're
matchup,
practicing
guys.
decks. You're moving on, feeling good. Any final thoughts you'd like to leave our viewers at home with? Any additional people you'd like to give a special wave to here while we got you on camera?
I mean,
Judge
I
Path,
like when people are like that. I don't
that's
know.
about it. Shout out to my girlfriend, shout out to all my friends, my family, shout out to my sponsor as well, Elmo.
Oh, you got sponsors. That's what the shirt's for. Okay. Or that's probably what the shirt's for.
So.
Great.
Like,
I'm
I guess
glad
the
to hear
shirt
it.
has his sponsors
really
on it.
proud of your achievement so far. I'm sure that everyone's rooting for you back home and your sponsor as well. They've got your back, and I can't wait to see how you perform in top 4. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and taking the extra time as well. We're going to kick to a quick break, and when we come back, hopefully we'll have top 4 shortly.
Here, I'll turn the sound on it. Like, 1 second. Whee. How's that? Is that better? I can't believe they're doing this kind of music on Pokemon.
My name is Jacob. I'm from here in Melbourne. Like, honestly, no words to describe it. Like, this experience has just been absolutely amazing. I wasn't even expecting to get anywhere near this far.
Let's see.
I had so much support
I
along
don't
the way.
know. I don't know
and
what song
they
it
just
is,
kept
but
pushing me
yeah.
to go. So I'm just gonna do what I do and try and win. Winning worlds. I honestly wouldn't. I would have no words. It would be such a great experience.
My name is Azul Garcia Griego, and I'm from California. This win just kind of reassures me that me and my team are on track for everything we put into the game. We're getting out what
Swan,
we want to get,
welcome
which is
in.
tournament.
How is your day
So
going?
it means that we're on track. We could always be doing better, but we're doing something right. My strategy this tournament was to play a deck that beats Lugia, but that isn't Lugia. Worked out pretty well overall. The Lugia matchup's close, probably about a 50-50, but I got to play a way more enjoyable deck than Lugia itself. Winning Worlds would be great.
My name is Gavin Michaels, and I'm from Los Angeles, California. This feels crazy. Haven't even processed it towards excited, just like confused more than anything else. My strategy this weekend was to play aggressively with Halifin, coming in with a team that is wholly your own, and that you're playing better with than anyone else is so important.
How is your day going?
Winning Worlds
Are
would
you
be the
having a good one so
culmination
far?
of everything that I've worked for in the past 12 years of playing BGC.
You having a good one so far? mainly play Pokemon though. How's my day? It's been a fair Sunday, you know. Sunday. Yeah, I gotta go into work tomorrow too. I am semi-both. So normally I work like Tuesday to Thursday, like in my lab. But tomorrow I'm working on Monday, which kind of sucks. We don't like working. I feel like Pokemon is jamming right now. Jamming, okay? My day's been pretty good though. We're just like hanging out. We're playing a couple of D4 while we wait for our next match of Pokemon. We're watching the top, what is it, top 8 right now? Which is fun. So, I don't know. I always enjoy watch parties.
My favorite Pokemon card to play with right now is Mew from Celebrations. It has a mysterious tail ability. It's very similar to my favorite card from a few years ago called Jirachi, which had an ability called Stellar Wish. It basically is giving me the same results it gave me last
I don't
time.
actually know, like,
I think the most interesting card is probably Colress's Experiment, but I'm a bit too scared to play that one, so I'm playing Lugia.
yeah,
My
I'm not
favorite
smart enough
Pokemon
to
card that
play
I
Forest.
played was Snorlax from the Voltage.
Probably Lugia V-Star because it's really fun to play.
Basically, I looked at the data from all the previous tournaments and kind of made an assumption that when Lugia does well, then the deck I currently played, which is the Big Vault deck, always does well in the tournament after Lugia does well. And from that, it was an easy choice from there.
Oh.
I just played games with Lugia. I played games with every deck, but I ended up settling on Lugia.
I'm most looking
Lugia
forward
is a
to
crazy,
in
crazy
OCIC
deck
for
for
basically
rotation.
meeting all my
It's pretty
international
good, though.
friends
How's
who
my
I
day?
only
Yeah,
see
you've been
a
pretty
couple
good. I've been
times a
watching too
year.
much D4,
It's a great
playing
chance for me to catch up with them and see how they're going.
And we're just chilling. I feel
I'm
like
most
it's
looking
good
forward to
Doom
seeing all my
Day,
friends that are
but
coming
it's
from
hamstring day
overseas.
and upper
And I
body
really
day,
can't
so I'm
wait
pretty
to spend some more
excited.
time
I
with them
like
after this
upper
event.
body day.
Yeah, I think it's really awesome
Upper
being
body,
in
I like
another
hamstring
country and visiting a new place and then being able to see the different community within Pokemon.
I'm most looking forward to just seeing how the Australian players do. We've never won our own international, which is
Did they
pretty
win?
bad, so I'm hoping that we can change that this time.
I've gone to these tournaments
Yeah,
maybe
the
3 times already in the
Oceania
past,
was
and kind
in
of I'm looking for this big success, and I'm hoping
Oceania
to
was
achieve
in
that this
February.
OCIC.
This is the biggest Pokemon tournament Australia's ever had, so that's really exciting.
I mean, the last IC was EUIC, so I don't really understand why they haven't made that. But it is what it is.
My name is Remy Lorenz, and I'm from San Francisco.
And Remy just announced his Melodious Echo, and Remy will become the Oceania International Champion for the junior division in the trading card
He
game.
took
It
it.
feels great because I've been working up to this point for a very long time. My strategy is to take 2 prize cards every turn before my opponent can take the 6. I'm
like
worried about
that. His,
facing Kingsley
his
Prince,
goal is to take 2
Edison,
prize card every turn.
Robert, and
I
a
like
couple
it.
other people because they're just all good.
Aw.
I am planning to be at Worlds, and I am confident that I'm going to become a world champion. It would mean
Aw,
a
that's
lot
so cute.
because it's everything I've worked up for the last 5 years I've been playing for.
Your ego is hurt so badly. Yeah, that's like basically what he said. My goal is to win.
Wow,
before my
Zigzagoon
opponent
KOing Comfey, and the
Pretty
Super
funny.
Zap Cannon gets rid of that Cramorant, and Polaris has won
Your
the
ego hurts so
Oceania
bad when you get
International
I'm
Championship.
mine.
It feels really good.
I haven't
It means
actually
a
played
lot.
these kids
It
yet.
means that
But I'm sure
I'm
they
going
would hurt
to
my ego as
EYC,
well.
and I'm top 4 now, I think. My strategy was to like go second every game, most games, because I want to get the Melanie, Water, Attach Lightning, and Attack with Vikavolt turn 1, so I could item lock them, and they can't do as much. It worked out really good. I'm worried about facing Yuichi, because he's really good. I don't know, but I think it'd mean a lot. It's like, world champion.
I think it would mean. I love little kids. I love little kids. I think it'd mean a lot.
My name is
to be,
Azul
like,
Garcia
world
Grego,
champion.
and I'm from California.
I think it would
And
too.
then we see the retreat, we see the damage counter drop on the Zero Aura, and Azul Garcia Griego is your 2-time international champion.
This win just kind of reassures me that me and my team were on track for everything we put into the game, you know, we're getting out what we want to get.
Yeah,
which
no,
is
it sounds
tournament
like you would
wins.
roll people
So
for
it
sure.
means that we're on track. We could always be doing better, but we're doing
for
something
the record,
right.
I'm not saying, like, I'm not making, well, I guess it was kind of fun,
My
but,
strategy this tournament
you know, I
was
think it's
to
funny how kids
play a deck
work
that
things,
beats
not,
Lugia, but that
like,
isn't Lugia.
insane.
Worked out pretty well overall. Lugia matchup's close, probably about a 50-50,
Honestly, like, if
but
I
I
ever
got to
got an
play
interview,
a way
I'm
more
sure
enjoyable deck than Lugia
I
itself.
got one interview one time, and they're like, "What is your name?" And I was like, "First name, middle name, last name."
It would
Like,
be great.
I don't know.
It would mean a lot, but I would really just be looking forward to the next tournament and focusing on winning the next tournament.
all the kids are so cute that I've ever
I would
like
love to
hung
win
out
it.
with for
I
like
feel like
Pokemon and
my
things like that.
own expression
Like,
of
that,
like
like,
how I
makes
feel
me
when I
feel
actually win a
like
tournament.
all
It's always just, it's like I won, that's cool, but
I think
let's go on the
Pokemon
next
is
one.
such like a great experience for kids, if I'm being completely honest.
Hello,
Like,
everyone, and welcome back to the Milwaukee Regional
did your what?
Championships. We are just on the cusp of getting into top 4, but I have a special treat for you.
Welcome in
Adam
the one
Watson
and
here in the
only.
lounge, joined by none other than Chip Ritchie here competing in Milwaukee. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, Adam. Thanks for bringing me back. A little reminiscent of what we did a couple weekends ago in Hartford. But yeah, I'm doing good. Had a good time in the tournament. Overall, I'm watching a lot of my friends in top 8. So.
Yeah, the top
like,
cut
how
is
technology
full of players on Lost Box, and from what I understand, that is also the deck that you brought.
Yeah, that's right. I played the
Aw,
same
that
60 as Grant Manley, Azul
Yeah, it's a lot of
GG,
fun.
Caleb Gettimer, and Daniel Altavilla. We all worked together with a few other people too, but we all worked together and just decided that their deck that they played, you know, in the last tournament was the deck to roll with. Nothing really changed in the format. Nothing really changed too much in the meta. I think it's the best deck, and obviously I think that's shown here with Azul and Caleb and Grant all making top 8. Danny lost his winning in. It was overall a really good showing for sure from the group.
Yeah, and you being part of that testing and playing a good deck. So I know that you unfortunately were also 1 win off of making day 2, and you know that's always a heartbreaker trying to break that caster curse.
No, day 2.
But you want to talk a little bit about how your games went?
Guys.
Do you think
I mean,
it was
I haven't
just
been in one,
because
but,
you
like,
got
watching my
unlucky or
friends
what?
play them,
Yeah,
or,
so
like,
I
playing
think
it, I'm like,
my tournament overall was
please.
pretty solid. I mean, I finished
I'm, like,
5-2
in the
and 2,
corner, like,
so I
please,
think
God,
that's like a solid
please.
tournament.
Oh,
result.
absolutely.
I get so scared.
I would like to have made day 2, so I'm still a little disappointed, but I started off really good. I started off 3-0-1. Round 1, I played against Brian Kim, who got top 4 at NAIC last year. Really good player, and he was playing Lugia. And Lugia was actually the matchup that we were kind of concerned about with Kyogre. They weren't really concerned about it going in because they were like, we've been just beating it consistently in tournaments. But before I left to even come here to Milwaukee, I was actually testing games versus myself, like at the kitchen table, with Lugia versus Lost Box, and Lugia was just winning a pretty decent percentage of the time. And I told them, like, hey, I'm a little worried about this. We got to the hotel room and started playing games, and I was still kind of like, I played Lugia against them, and it was still kind of the same story. Lugia was winning like more than Lost Box was winning, pretty much was the story. But with that being said, it was still close. It was still very close, and Lugia is a deck that's definitely known to
That's so
kind of
cute.
break
I
out a
didn't
little bit
even
from time to time,
notice
have
it.
slow starts,
Oh
only
my
get
gosh,
one
that's
gaps
so
in the
cute.
discard pile, right?
Yeah.
From time to time. So we felt like it was still an okay deck, even if it was like a 55-45 matchup. That's what we kind of calculated it at. And
how's that?
Still ended up being the best deck overall to play, even with that. So I tied Brian Kim round 1 playing Lugia. He was really smart with, you know, and he played 2 Collapse Stadium, which also made it a little bit harder.
Better? Okay, cool.
And then
You can't hear the video at all now? Oh my god.
I lost my first one to a Lost Box mirror.
Let's do this. We'll go like this.
His deck,
How's
which
that?
I wasn't expecting in game 1, but game 1 and game 3 I did not draw super well,
Card
to be
Collector,
honest.
thank you
It
so
was
much
like
for the
one of those games where it's
follow.
like,
That's good,
I
awesome.
only played one
Coolio.
Colress in the first 3 turns or so.
Yeah,
and
that is rough.
He's drawing Colress double VIP pass every single game to start it off, so it was a little sketchy. I won game 2, I think, pretty convincingly. I went for a pretty good strategy overall where he chose to Lost Zone his Dragonite.
I think
and
all
so
the audio
I
except
let
notifications
him
are
KO my
lower than
mana
normal.
fees on the
I turned my gate up on my mic is what happened. There we go. My bad about that. I turned the gate up on my mic yesterday. Because for some reason when I was like hanging out with my friends in Discord, it started like picking up some weird noise. So I had to like turn the gate down. Like turn the gate up so it wasn't picking up the weird noise, but it like turns my volume down, it seems like. I'm probably really loud now to everyone who's boosted their volume.
Opened up with Kyogre and drew past, and he wanted to.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It was one of those type of things. So I lost that one, and then I tied a Lugia.
This is actually such a cute hoot hoot right now.
In game 3, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm kind of rambling.
No, please. Everybody is really interested, you know, in the experience of, you know, the casters when we're playing out on the floor, and this is great insight as well into a deck that is a big part of our top 8. So
yeah, I had
what happened there?
Yeah,
turned down the desktop audio earlier so that it doesn't matter. Hopefully it's fixed now. Hopefully it's fixed now. That's the main thing. Hopefully it's fixed now.
It goes to game 3 like a decent amount of it.
What decks are in top 8? I don't really know, Mystic. We just watched an Arc Giratina and a Gardevoir, and I believe they were talking to the Arc Giratina about Lost Box, so I believe Lost Box is also in this. And there's three or two two Kyogre Lost Box. Do I play Pokemon Go? I mean, like a little bit, but not really. When I'm in gym, my gym is also a Pokemon gym, so I'll like toss some Pokeballs while I'm there. But other than that, not really. Yeah, are you really focusing on the stream right now, Mystic? This is a little bit toxic. Like, who comes to my stream to actually watch Pokemon? Toxic.
Because my opponent was out of like energy cards. He had like a couple of researches where he chose to discard a bunch of energies. So I escape roped. He had to send up an Archeops. And I was like, okay, he's down 3 gift, down 3 double turbo, down 3 V-guard. I don't think he has a way to retreat this.
Toxic, Lottie. Should be here from me, not the game.
Energy, so that caught me by surprise.
Me, not the game.
Yeah. He attached retreat, and that's the turn he Cragalanced, hit the 2 recyclers. And then the next turn, I escape rope again, and he literally had no way to move anything off of his bench. So if we had 4 more turns, I would have just won the game by going Sableye 120, Sableye 120, Sableye 120, Sableye 120, and I would have won the game. And I was like, oh man, this is unfortunate that we're at this point we're gonna tie. I feel like I would have won this game, and my opponent just said, yeah, you probably would have, and we tied. It's one of those things. Obviously, like taking a tie there is a little annoying because.
Whereas women can't see any.
Round, so that was in round
it's a little bit
7.
toxic.
So if I had won in that round, I would have been 5.
To be fair, my tag doesn't say woman; it says girl. So I'm not a woman; I'm a girl.
Taking a tie there means you have to win both. So
yeah, I'm a lady. Thank you guys very much. I'm a lady. I'm a lady. Ooh, look at that.
And I lost to a player playing Sablezard, which is like I think.
Sorry guys, I don't know why I just did that.
I would probably give Sablezard the slight edge, but it was another one of those things.
Yeah, Ash Ketchum doesn't have a girlfriend. I don't need one either.
And keep the pressure every single
Girls don't play Pokemon. That's so false. There's been a girl in every single TV show series. We got Misty.
They get to Sableye a lot.
May.
And they also have Hawlucha, which is a big deal.
True,
so that matters. I don't know if my opponent had Penny yet.
What is the other? What's the girl with blue hair?
Games, he beat me both.
What is the girl with black blue hair?
It was another one of those things.
Dawn.
He gets to 10 in the lost zone on turn.
Then we have the blonde hair girl with little brother.
It's just
I don't know the rest of the TV show series though because I haven't watched them. But there's a girl in every single show. Yeah, they love Pokemon. Bonnie. There's always girls playing Pokemon. There's always girls. I don't know why people say girls don't play Pokemon. It's toxic. It's blind.
We're seeing
if we're being honest.
Top 8 right now, but yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed the experience of playing for sure.
Dude, wait, which one was it that showed up for Ash's championship?
No, the deck is very complicated.
Oh yeah, the main girl now is a girl. The main character now is a girl. Lyco is a girl. Thank you, Rupert. Thank you. Cynthia. In our current game, we have like
to maybe take it all.
Nimona and
same side of the bracket.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a bummer.
The big poofy hair that has the yellow stripe through it.
Finals match of 2 people in the
you guys.
I mean, this is
y'all are toxic to say women don't play Pokemon. Y'all are toxic. Yeah. Ash's mom is a trainer. In like X and Y, your mom's a freaking like a champion herself.
Group just dominated the regional championship.
Cynthia can step on me. Honestly,
group won like 11 out
sometimes.
of the 15 regionals. Someone from their testing group
Amazing.
won. So, I mean, that's probably the most dominant performance from
No, there's definitely a lot of people.
So seeing
Mr. Rhymes' wife, Lily, right? Isn't Sun and Moon the girl's name Lily? Honestly, Lilith is better than Cynthia. Lilith could step on me.
The level of tournament success. But
Sorry, not
to be
sorry.
fair as well, tournaments are a lot harder now than they even were back in 2018.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to Caleb Gedimer, and he was also exuding that same confidence in the testing group, in the ability to identify what the best deck was.
Don't take offense.
You've been casting, like, over the course
You
of the
look
season.
like Ash's mom.
Able to see
Ash's mom is old. What are you saying to me right now, Call Me? Oh no, oh no. Do I look old?
As well. That's been
Oh
a
no.
huge thing for day one, and now here into day two is Aquastorm. Thing that we were always hoping to see and never really popped off now is the classic finisher for these Lost Zone
I
decks.
think a big part of that is now that the deck has 4 energy recycler. It's a lot easier to do. Back in the last format when they were playing Kyogre, the deck only played 2 energy recycler.
Yeah.
And now after playing this deck, it's amazing to me that they ever pulled off an Aquastorm if with only 2 energy recycler in the deck. 4 energy recycler is so
Yeah, go to Horny Gel.
I mean, you have to lost.
Go to Horny Gel.
When you're playing Polaris, when you're playing flower selecting and stuff. So
I don't agree. She's not best girl. She's an old. I mean,
in the
I appreciate you thinking I look like someone who is a large portion of your childhood, but I would like to not be someone's mom.
Do those easier choices as well off of the Comfey, and it's nice. And I guess
Ash's mom has got it going on. Ash's mom has got it going on.
in the group you would say maybe is a cut above the
Ash, won't you invite me over? Wait, Stacy, won't you see? Ash, won't you see? You're just not the girl for me.
Azul is probably the best player in the group, and I think
Ash is. What is the song? Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me. Da na 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 na. With Stacy's mom, but it's Ash's mom instead.
It's actually there's kind of a funny story.
That is my chat right now, by the way.
Because they've played each other a ton of times.
Yeah, the professor's like 80 years old.
And Grant's obviously an accomplished player. I mean, Grant.
Yeah, Pokey, come back a while from now. Or call me, come back in a while. Maybe I'll take it in a nice way. Sorry. Ash's mom has got it going on. Ash's mom has got it going on. Ash, don't you see? You're just not the boy for me.
Back in the fall of 2019.
Ash's mom has got.
I think
I don't
Grant's
know.
record against Azul is like 0-8-1.
Not weird.
Today, but are coming into yesterday. But Grant.
No, I have
actually
not.
beat
But still,
Azul in Swiss yesterday.
I don't
They
know,
got paired
guys.
Against each other, had to play. Grant beat him. So
Y'all are so weird. I'm not even dealing with you guys. I'm not even dealing with you guys. I'm done with all of you. New chat, next combo. Next topic. We're not talking about Ash's mom like this anymore. Next combo. All of you get bonked.
regional championships in a little while.
Gardevoir, bonk them all out of this combo, please.
And he's even said before, like, he would be fine if he didn't win another regional.
Yes, can we talk about the chat? Does anybody know if this Hoot Hoot is afraid or polite? Like, the Hoot Hoot could be like, hello, I am Hoot Hoot. Or it could be like, hello, this Gengar's going to kill me.
So, I mean, obviously, they know what's up. And we haven't even talked about...
Okay, guys, next combo, I am off this topic. You guys need to get out of Horny Gel.
And this is a deck that...
Or, yeah, or it could be like, this is Chip, he is my friend.
You know, Gardevoir is a really great list. I love this idea. And Henry had teched it out a little
No, I did not, Lottie.
Minute changes, has the Serena.
Yeah, PG-13, guys. You need to get your head out of Horny Gel. Out of the gutters, guys. Out of the gutters. Lilith has infected you all.
Number 6, when we were kind of doing our reckoning of what would show up here in Milwaukee.
No, we didn't spend a lot of time testing the Gardevoir matchup for this one because that testing kind of had already been done before Hartford, and we kind of knew how that matchup went, right? We knew it was a favorable matchup. Obviously, like, even in Pokemon, even if it's a...
Out of it. Let's talk about cookies. What do you go... So, technically, chat has earned a cooking stream a while back. Technically, I'm supposed to do, like, lasagna or something. But what do we think about cookies instead? What if I stream making cookies? What do we think? Are y'all down?
It'd probably
So I think that's gonna be the
decent
play.
surprise against the Lost Box, maybe if you could like get a surprise KO on one of their 2 prizers that they weren't expecting. But yeah,
I could do like
and,
a cosplay,
that someone was
and we could do a cooking stream.
You know, thousands of miles over here.
They really have
And
called
then
me. I
play
kind
a
of wish I
deck
was playing
that
D4.
Theoretically, does not have a great matchup against the most popular deck in the format. So I mean, that's just a testament to Henry Brand's skill diff as a player, right? He just knows what's up. Was able to make the right call, and I don't think anyone denies how powerful.
I haven't, Larry, but I should I watch it? Should I watch it?
One of those things that it has just a
We cannot care about stream and still not be in horny jail, guys. So let's keep it
You
PG-13.
are a player of that caliber. You maybe just have the read, right? I think that even though
Keep
the
it
deck is bad,
PG-13.
maybe my opponents aren't going to be playing it.
I'm gonna
at that
bonk you
caliber,
all.
and it's just worked out.
We
right?
could cosplay
Yeah,
and
now
cook
it's Henry
cookies.
Brand
What do you guys
on
think?
his unfavored deck versus the ultimate Lost Box testing.
What do you think of
And
cosplaying and
we'll see
cooking
how
cookies?
how it works out, because I love the way these regionals kind of surprise us. When you were playing your matches on the field for your Swiss, was there any decks that
Chocolate
you
chip.
ran into
We're gonna make
that,
chocolate
that's
chip.
actually kind of cool, or anything that was
I'm
really
gonna make
unexpected
them
or seemed pretty
from
standard?
scratch. So first off, I'm gonna tell you guys the recipe like right now. No, she's not. She looking cute AF.
Super popular. I played 2 Gardevoir, which I was thankful
No,
to see.
so I mean,
Yeah, very true.
I know how to put it in the middle, but we're probably not gonna do it anyway. Butter. 2 sticks of butter.
2 Gardevoir.
In the bowl.
One off deck, but
Call me.
Come to me in a second. But
Out.
overall, my
Not out, but like, stop it.
out as far as like what I played.
2 sticks of butter.
Yeah, a decent.
2 cups of sugar.
Oh, I played
A cup, I think, or maybe a cup and a half, of brown sugar.
The deck that is now here in our top cut, and
Yeah, she's gonna attack you all for being sus in my chat. Then you take a blender and you go bzzz for 20 minutes. You beat that thing till it's so creamy, and that is literally the best part of it.
At the very least,
You're just like
and
it's gonna, you have to make it so creamy. You gotta make it all the air into it. You need to beat it till it's like basically melted butter, but like, you know,
TCG and trying to be a competitor.
whatever. Yeah, I would like to see the dough.
Looking at saying, oh, I got unlucky.
I mean,
look at that
okay, I like that. See, I like these type of criticisms about me much more than I like Ursi. You look like Ash's mom. Ursi, you have 4 AM cat energy. I'm down for that. I'm down for 4 AM cat energy.
There's
a what?
One correct decision to make.
Anyway, you beat it till it's like full of air and it's so creamy, and honestly, this is like the best part to eat. Like if you're gonna eat cookie dough, you should just eat the butter and sugar together. It's like, oh my god, it is heavenly. And then you take 2 eggs, crack. Yeah, I like doing when I used to do Nuzlocke, Larry, I would do bug type Nuzlocke, and you crack the 2 eggs in. There's like at one point you put in like baking soda or baking powder, a little bit, like one little thing, like 1 spoonful of the vanilla extract. You do like 2 cups of like flour, and then you just put in enough chocolate that you like.
Another thing too is it's hard to know if a mistake was made.
Yeah, why won't they stop? I no offense to these guys, but like, it's a lot. Let's go next game. And then, now that, yeah, when are we getting DLC news as well? When we get DLC news, guys, I'm going to stream the reaction, by the way. But, here, you do not mix with a hard hand. No. We scoop and over. You scoop it over. You mix it slowly. You don't want to like destroy the air and flatten the dough of the air you got in the butter and sugar. So you're scooping. You're doing as little mixing as possible. Scooping the chocolate and the flour together. Scoop it together. Mix very slowly and do not over mix it at this point.
And that was a big part of it too, is that we felt like when we're talking
No,
about that Lugia
I
versus
can't me
Kaiser
out
match,
because I did one time.
like
Scoop it over, slow mixing. Do not destroy the air because the flour will take it out. Could you make Poke Puffs? I don't know what that is, but maybe.
That was kind of our experience. But then there was like,
And then
we played like like 10 games.
Are you
the
saying
night
it doesn't
before or
sound good?
something like
Are you
that
saying
of
my
that
food
matchup,
doesn't
and it
sound
was,
good,
like,
Gardevoir? This is
Lugia
toxic.
Or it was 9 games. It was Lugia won 6 and Lost Box won 3.
I'm down to
But
do
3
some
of the games
Pokemon
that
cooking.
Lugia lost
As
was
in
all,
not
like,
cook Pokemon, but
Sun
cook like
Tyranitar, no
Pokemon
Lugia
related
events
foods.
passed.
I think that could be cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be
But
down
that's
for
what the
that.
that's part of
Guys,
the
have y'all
test.
seen the
Part of
GIF where they
testing,
like
even though
cook
it's not
a
what the
chikorita?
strategy is, that's part of
I'm not
reality
okay
when
with
it
that.
comes to the game. So that
I'm not
has to
okay
be
with that.
considered when you're thinking about like
Claw
matchup
soup. I'm not. I like chicken, not
Yeah, 'cause
chicken.
some
Ooh,
decks,
I like
they can get
lobster
away with
bisque,
having
but I
bad
don't really like
starts
crab
because
bisque.
in the matchup, their opponent's a little bit slower, doesn't have the
Oh.
tools to really punish them for having a bad
Well,
start.
I'm glad you like my
And
cookies.
There's again so many factors to juggle
Okay,
and
guys.
consider.
Chikorita
and it's
salad. I don't remember. I just remember they were like,
body
it
settle
was
on
a
any
disgusting
deck, I
gif.
think, at this point when it comes
It was
to
a
the Pokemon
disgusting gif.
TCG. And there's yet more.
Okay, guys, it's been an hour and we watched one set.
These players are going to be preparing for Fresno and then NAIC thereafter. So I want to thank you once more.
You saw
Chip
that?
Richard,
What
for
did you
sharing
see?
Your thoughts and your insight, and hop on this past a little bit of time while we get.
Oh, you saw the gif. Yeah, it was so weird.
So I'll let you get back to enjoying the show or enjoying your cube, whatever you're up to, my friend.
Cube's already done.
Yeah, it was such a weird gif. It was such a weird gif. I'm
Second
not a fan of it. You're cooking dinner right now. What are you cooking, Swan? Give us the deets. Give us the deets.
It's just not my weekend, I guess.
But it's going to be someone's weekend here in Milwaukee, and
He-
we'll find that out
He
soon,
got
so don't
the
worry
buzz
about
in
it.
his ear. I'm sorry, call me. Oh, this is so cute. Ooh, yummy. Oh. Oh. Oh, his hair! Is that his hair, guys? Oh my god, his hat is hair. His hat is hair. The hat is hair. What? What? No one told me this. That's even scarier, Gardevoir. I don't even know how to feel about that. Hi, Manus. Welcome in. How is your day going? I didn't know his hat was hair. That's so cute. But it could be a hat covering his hair, not his hair as a hat. That is so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. That's so cute. Oh. Oh my god.
Thanks to Professor Burnett in combination with the power of single strike Urshifu VMAX and tied the series up. In Game 3, Reagan could not get over the hurdle of Path and Judge once again, and Landon Kettler claimed...
Grasser is the only good one. I actually like the fire one. I mean, I also like the grass one, but I'm not really a big Masquerada fan. But I like the alligator.
Find out about our next action-packed event and even more competitions happening near you at...
I don't agree. I don't think the Galar ones were very good. I actually really disliked all of the Galar ones.
With so much TCG action,
Yeah, I didn't know his hair.
Let's take a moment to revisit.
Jacob, welcome in. How's your day going? I don't know anything about GLC. But I thought I hated Galar. I hated Score Bunny. I hated Sobble, and I hated the little grass guy. I did not like any of those three. Like, the Inteleon is so weird looking. I don't even want to talk about the final, like, evolution of Score Bunny. And then, like the first evolution of all three were really, really, really cute. Like, I think Score Bunny, Sobble, and... what is it, Grookey were really cute, but then the like final evolutions were all just so bad. And then this one, I like the alligator, and I like the crocodile as well. Like, I like the crocodile as well.
Happening near you at Pokemon.com/compete. Hello, everyone. EUIC 2023 was a historic event for the Pokemon trading card game. With the release of Scarlet and Violet EX and the rotation...
I like all baby starters, if I'm being honest. Like, I love the little water guy this time. I love the little kitty cat. I love the little... I don't like the alligator as much as first starter. Like, for, like, the basic. But I really like his final evolution, and I'm okay with Masquerada, and I really don't like the duck. I don't like the duck's final evolution. You just said I like the crocodile, and I also like the crocodile as well. I mean, I just said I don't like the baby crocodile. What's my favorite starter, as in like the whole line, or like baby evolutions? Can I include baby evolutions?
Shemansky, a consistent finalist, hungry to finally lock in a big win with his Arceus toolbox.
Call me. I can see you. Drop it, bud.
Despite the huge pressure he was under,
I like the cat. Baby Evo. This evolution, my favorite Baby Evo is the kitty cat. Last one, I think, was the bunny. The one before that, I think it was Poplio or maybe the cat. The one before that.
To no surprise, Lugia V-Star was still
Is that the one where it's a pig?
with Mew VMAX being close behind. But
As fire. I'm trying to remember the like. Yeah, call me. I saw you. I saw you, bud.
And his Eternatus VMAX
What am I thinking, Gen 6? Oh, Samurott. Okay. The thing is, I love the first evolution for Samurott, but I don't like Samurott. Isn't there a Mega Luxray?
Eventually, Charlie was able to place
I don't like Greninja as a final evolution either. Oh, Greninja was fun. Okay, so Greninja. What were the other two for Gen 6? I think Gen 6 is Black and White, right? Black and White is the only game I haven't really played. Like, it was during my undergrad. It was during my undergrad, so like I kind of took a break from, or no, it was during high school maybe. No, what was it for me? I think it might have been during my undergrad. No, I think it was my senior year of high school. I think Black and White 1 was during my senior year, or like first couple years of high school, and I was like playing a lot of online video games. It's like during the period that I like started playing online video games.
I never thought I'd say that. Has won the Charlotte Regional Championships.
Check out our upcoming events and stay tuned for all of our Pokemon action at Pokemon.com/compete.
Hey trainers, I hope you drew your ordinary rods because we're fishing out some key memories of the Vancouver Regional Championship from this season's discard pile.
Aw, it's Boo!
Mythical Mew and legendary Lugia clashed throughout the weekend in many of our featured matches. Decks such as Regigigas,
Isn't it? Or am I wrong?
and Arceus Duraludon VMAX also.
It sounds like Boo, right? Frosted Caribou.
A Lugia V-Star was the deck that blasted its way into 6 of our top 8 spots, alongside a
Jesus, so many.
VMAX and Goodra
Yeah,
V-Star.
Tepig was so bad.
Only 2 Lugia remained in the top 4. One of them.
What is it? Samurott, Tepig, and Greninja? I think. No, that doesn't even make sense. That's 2 water types.
Ian Robb emerging victorious after solidifying a strong 2-0.
Daniel cannot do a thing about
It's kind of cute, but it's just definitely not my. I like, especially this final evolution. No.
V-Star deck in the finals.
No. Oh, Snivy. I like Snivy, but then I don't like Superion, whatever it evolves into. Snivy's cute. He was very cocky. Too much confidence.
The win on board. Game 2, Ian fought back, overpowering Goodra, and took too dominant of a position to lose. In Game 3, Ian found himself
Yeah, his little smug leaf. There we go.
back-to-back.
I like that.
Kobe tried to trail back, but Ian Robb was able to seek out Boss's orders and take the final knockout, making Vancouver Ian Robb's 5th regional championship.
Jesus, that's so many. 5 is so many.
Upcoming events, and stay tuned for all of our Pokemon action at Pokemon.com/compete.
That's pretty cool, though.
Welcome back
Dude,
in,
we're finally getting back to the next match. We watched this stream for an hour and a half, guys, and only had one game.
Back in our day 2, things have narrowed down to this point.
Yeah, I think
our top 8
7 is.
been concluded all of our matches.
That's
We're into
yes.
top 4.
I liked Sword and Shield, not Sword and Shield. I liked. Oh, what is the?
Oh yeah, this
the deer and the blue. Thank you so much for the follow. It's like a deer.
To be into this position, playing
A deer and Yveltal?
That's right, Azul Garcia Griego up against Caleb Gettimer.
Yeah, deer and Yveltal. Is it Yveltal?
Accomplishments that we'll jump into later on. They're going to be faced off in the mirror.
Guys, it was 3 gens ago.
Prior advance to the top 4, and Henry Brand able to do it again.
That's funny.
Off of what I heard was some incredible top decks to lock out a crazy game.
X and Y, yeah, X and Y are my favorite ones. Or like some of my favorite ones.
Top 4, so could the Aussie
X and Y, I think, were my favorite ones.
One more
Of like the most latest games.
But on this side, it's definitely going to be Kyogre moving on.
Absolutely, yeah. We were over there watching it, and it just got so intense. My heart was beating out of my chest watching those matches. So it is definitely going to be an exciting final.
That is the Greninja Jin?
Matches go. But of
Who
course,
did I pick that
we have
Jin?
your streamed match, which is going to be
1
that
second.
mirror match, the Kyogre Lost Box mirror. Let's get into
Gen
our players
6
here. We're taking it back to
starters.
the kitchen table. These two players, they are on a team. They're buddies. They even had matching playmats at this this regional. This is of course Caleb.
Oh, dude, I loved the little Firefox. Firefox was mine. Delphox, so cute. I love Delphox.
Here on here, and then 28.
I love Delphox.
Special event champion as well.
Yeah, he's been performing at the highest level for so long now, always in top 16 race with those 3 regional wins, and of course trying to take down one more. Going to be using the Comfey Kyogre, which both of these players have been focused on. I mean, everyone in their testing group has as well. Grant Manley able to make it in the top 8.
I love the Delphox way too much.
Also had a potential win and in too. So big shout out to their group, but it's all on Azul GG on the other side with his 5 regional wins. He's going to be looking to add another one. And I mean, he's also got, you know, NAIC champion and OCIC this year as well. He kind of gets it done, and he's going to be trying to do that once more. Had to go through his teammate Grant 2-0.
No comments on people's looks, Scarred.
He's ready for this.
Yeah, we were kind of joking around like, Azul, do you
That'd
really
be funny.
need another win here? Grant wanted it so bad, but Azul just cannot be beat. Wins where it needs to, or where.
Wait, so are these
Well,
two on the
Azul
same
also
team as
wants
they're
this too.
saying?
How many top 16 finishes
These two on the
has he
same
had at regional
team?
championships?
That's true.
Of course, he wins all the ICs, which
I
is
was
good
about
for
to
him.
say, OCIC, just take it down.
Okay, ooh, Greninja, 1 Recycler, a Mirage Gate, and a Sableye, and a Clara. You only run like what, 2 Claras?
With a Hisuian Heavy Ball in the prize cards, it's going to mean it's going to be a little trickier to get through the deck early on, and also
Soda King, what do you mean used to be?
Which we occasionally see in this matchup. On Caleb's side, not as difficult. Could maybe find those cards at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely. So those are our prize cards for our players. Of course, I want you all to buckle in because this is going to be a grind. Not only is it, you know, the exact 6-card mirror, but it's
yeah, no, he'll play 2 for sure.
Too, and I think every single Lost Box we have featured.
Oh, you mean Heavy Ball? I was thinking you were meaning Recycler for some reason. I mean, or Clara. He definitely plays 2 Clara, right? He's got 2.
Versus Azul, Garcia Griego. Let's get into this. Nest Ball straight off the bat, going into the Lost Zone off of that first flower selecting on the Comfey.
Yep, anytime you see that, it probably means you found something good. And sure enough, it was Battle VIP Pass. So Azul now just going to determine how many of these cards he wants to use earlier on to get these Pokemon into play.
Guys, no commenting on people's looks, okay? Or I will start timing people out. Please stop commenting on people's looks.
He's going to get the bad news here that he doesn't have Radiant Greninja to help out.
Like, honestly.
Unfortunately, of course, also moving all of these energy to the front as well. The biggest thing about these Lost Box decks is keeping track of your resources. Unfortunately, you, Kyle, it's going to be even harder
YouTuber and streamer.
To keep track of these resources as the
I'm ready to sweat, okay?
I can. You're getting put to work here in this.
Not only am I doing it for one side, I have to do it for both sides. Make sure I know all the resources on board.
Bring out your notepad, indeed. So yeah, of course, keeping track of all of these.
Another Comfey?
Because as we've seen time and time again with these Lost Boxes,
the little like Guardboard, the like Charizard emote reminds me of like a cat phone game I used to play, where you would like get cats and they would like walk across the thing. You have like different types of cats. This matchup is like it's a legit mirror match, Lottie. It's a legit mirror match.
Which Pokemon are going to help out in this situation? Manaphy is great to avoid that Radiant Greninja on the other side, taking some additional knockouts. You don't want to leave 2 Comfeys getting knocked out or whatever it may be, given your opponent.
Oh, well, the shape of the cats were how the... Oh, you think it's a Dragonite? That's a Charizard for sure. I don't know, Meow. I'm not sure.
A lot of Pokemon out on the field here for Azul. Did you get a look at the rest of the...
I mean, it's a... But I'm saying, like, the matchup is rough. It's literally a mirror match. It's something for sure. That has to be a Charizard, right? It's red!
Chosen in this early spot, and sure enough, we see the energy to...
Yeah, look! It's Dragonite orange on the left, and Charizard red on the right.
Getting it done, indeed.
What color is Dragonite's wings?
Here into the next flower selecting. Now it's going to be 3 cards into the Lost Zone. One of those Mirage Gate here. I didn't see what was chosen in lieu of that, but looks like just... Oh!
I mean, they both have, like...
You know...
No, Charizard's red, isn't he? Guys, I'm colorblind. You can't do this to me. We're going to stop talking about colors.
Also, cool to see there with the Raikou V that's put into the Lost Zone. You don't have to worry about that for Echoing Horn, which could be something that occasionally gets played in the mix. So,
but Charizard has the same wings.
Absolutely.
Very confused.
Is. So you were talking about some interesting plays that might happen, Kyle, that might pop up. Is there anything you might see, or that we might
Yeah, Charizard's got the red-blue wings.
From these players?
Yeah, always pay attention to the bench space for both these players. It's going to be something to watch out for.
They're very similar, though, like when you actually look at them. Like, minus the shape, but the coloring on them are very similar.
Talks about a lot.
Yes.
You're just going to give away the match for free. You can just continue to place damage counters with your own Sableye in this matchup. Never take the knockout and then go for the full 6-prize swing. So both these players definitely going to be aware of that, trying to avoid overbenching in situations and try to make sure that you're never giving away those additional prize cards.
Absolutely. You even saw Caleb throw his own Raikou V into the Lost Zone as well. Dual Raikous.
It's so clutch. They definitely calculated.
It's not like a puppy. It's just colorblindness, guys.
Right. And then also just taking a look through the deck here.
Look, there we go. Another Charizard. I'm a bear. Exactly. I'm colorblind like a bear.
This deck. Let's take a look at
Grr.
the here for Caleb.
Yeah, plenty of energy.
Grr.
But, maybe
it's a bear.
Difficult to find the Pokemon. I'm not sure if we saw the Battle VIP pass in his hands, but we'll see. It looks like one more nest ball potentially, so maybe he has to get a little lucky with the Comfeys or potentially finds that Radiant Greninja here and starts to draw into some more cards with concealed cards.
Yeah, which is nice.
You can tell colorblindness, Meow, by the rods in their eyes.
No Hisuian Heavy Ball either. So this is
you can see like the rods in the the pupil. They like you can see colorblindness in it. Like the rods or something like that in their eyes, you can like determine how many different colors different animals can see.
I'm sure Azul would like to have his own.
By like different mechanisms of the eye.
That is one interesting thing to note as we do see the Battle VIP pass picked up there from the concealed cards. Is that in a match like this,
like smoke experiments? I didn't know that part.
You start to wonder why they didn't go for a card like that. Like, do you have a secret plan in this matchup? You just don't go for Radiant Greninja? Is that the new spice? Or are you just really unlucky and you prize the Hisuian Heavy Ball and the Greninja?
Yeah, you're like trying to decide if it's mind games.
The little piggy.
Right? I feel like they would just assume bad prize cards.
We've talked about this. What are you doing?
Azul, what are you doing? What's happening here? But now we're gonna see that Battle VIP pass, of course, that Caleb got off of that concealed cards, which is great to bring out some more Pokemon and establish the board state here on Caleb's side of things.
He is Cramorant?
Prioritizing getting the Cramorant down in this situation, understands that if you're able to take that early prize card, you can get yourself in a solid spot. And the Manaphy instead of the Comfeys, interesting, it probably means that, yeah, we're going to see that Dragonite come down there with the Forest Seal Stone to help out getting these additional cards.
Yeah, he's going to need another Pokemon to be able to, like,
of course,
use the Cramorant this turn.
Because it's a V-Star power.
But he needs another, he needs what? A Colress and another Comfey to be able to use Cramorant.
It's almost always like players going for Colress Experiment. Just assume.
If you haven't seen the Colress Experiment already played, and even if it has been, it's probably going to be that anyway.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's not exactly what you want to see, but
that's a lot of energy.
Yeah, at least now having the water energies in hand, they're the best energy to have. That's usually the energy attachment that you want to have for Pokemon like the Radiant Greninja, of course the Dragonite.
Man has to win for his reputation, says Gardevoir. I mean, they're the same testing team.
Yep, absolutely. You still have to make those energy attachments matter as far as matching them to the card here, and water is definitely one that we have for our
so much shuffling.
Cramorant is able to attack for free here for that Lost Provisions as long as there's 4 cards into the Lost Zone, which we
okay, he did get it. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I always forget that you can do that to get rid of the tool.
The luckiest way to get 5 cards into the Lost Zone.
Yeah, that was
but it works.
Awkward, huh?
Yep, with one single flower selecting, 5 cards are in the Lost Zone.
Jesus, that's crazy. How many you got?
Caleb's gonna
My
reward
God.
him with a little drink.
Yeah, exactly. A little drink of water there, and there we go. Lost Provisions is in effect here. That ability on the Cramorant, allowing for 110 damage.
I'm very confused now, guys, but okay.
With that spit innocently to knock out a Comfey there. Take a prize card.
I'm a little confused. Is that not 4 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. Yeah, and sure enough, Azul's going to do it the old-fashioned
He did the
way.
water
Has
with the
the
comfy.
tournament ready to
Then he
go.
did the VIP
So
in
some
water
choices
with
of Pokestops
the
in
chorus.
today's matchup can be tricky.
And then he got the...
Your opponent to have those additional resources, but
I'm so
if,
confused
you
right
feel
now.
like you can get the advantage, you can play that
Oh, I am just doing math wrong. I'm just doing math wrong.
taking the first prize card.
Little bits there.
I actually am just so bad at math, is what I'm learning today. Then you have to do 2 from the vacuum. Yeah, I'm just a dumb. Post Monday Lost Box pretty much done for. Post Monday? What in, I don't think anything. What in Paldea stops Lost Box? What in Paldea stops Lost Box? I don't get it. Spirit Tomb? No, Spirit Tomb only affects V Pokemon.
And that makes sense where Azul is right now with 6 cards in the Lost Zone. Easily could.
Spirit Tomb only stops V Pokemon.
Turn 3 and could start to.
Oh, Iono, yeah. Iono.
Yeah, most
That's true.
That's where we're aiming to get.
I forget about it. Iono affecting Lost Box, if I'm being honest. I forget about Iono affecting Lost Box.
Promote into the active position, and then Azul will promote as well. Of course, we're just gonna throw up that next Comfey and get into another flower selecting here, but Caleb taking a bit there to make that decision.
Yeah, Dragonite's already a liability because of the additional prize cards that it's going to be giving up, but it's not likely to be knocked out this turn. It'd have to be a commitment from Azul playing his own Dragonite V, and that's going to be a risk as well, as you could easily see those 2 prize cards just exchanged, and then Caleb's right back on top.
Right back on top. That's where you want to be, huh, Kyle?
I would
right back on top.
Usually means you're winning.
Yeah, that is very true. All right, here
wow.
we go. Oh no, another Mirage Gate potentially. What was that? The Echoing Horn?
The other one's the Echoing Horn.
Oh god.
Oh.
Brutal. 2 Mirage
Wait.
in the Lost Zone here for Azul.
And only one is in his prizes.
Now the Pokestop is in play. We're gonna roll here. We need item cards. Oh my gosh.
Those
that
don't
is
count.
Oh.
Not good. Yeah, tool cards are not item cards.
Not anymore.
Unfortunately here, that is rough. 3 cards going into the discard pile. Just unfortunate roll on that Pokestop. Guess we're not Pokemon Go gamers here.
No, that's over on the other stage. They're probably done by now.
Yeah, they've been done for a long time. But yeah,
this is so bad.
Because I feel like every time Caleb uses the Pokestop, it's just a draw 3, like every time. And then Azul, unfortunately, hits no cards on that. Which
that's so painful. That's so sad, guys.
Azul, yes, he got to 7, but at what cost? Well, the answer is 3 Mirage Gate. So
yeah, they talk about the Pokemon Go again.
On the other side.
Well, the stop is from that was it that set Pokemon Go.
Everything. Everything here.
Let's see.
That is so unfortunate. Just some unlucky draws for Azul.
Honestly, yeah. Such unlucky draws.
Side here looks like concealed cards has already been
used. Yeah, Super Odds me crazy.
Lost Zone.
Yep, switch card.
Yep.
Yeah.
There, so.
I can see that for sure, Smack. I agree. I agree. Iono is gonna be crazy. You're gonna play like Iono, like 4 Iono in most decks. It's gonna be so crazy.
I think with the Lost Vacuum that we've already seen, you can't go that
route. It's gonna be so crazy. And I'm really excited about Super Odd. Like Super Odd's gonna be a big boost for like for Gardevoir as well.
You're gonna have that Sableye ready to go next turn. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty good place to be, especially when Azul is struggling so much to get a board established here. Just going to be the retreat into that cram. That's exactly what we're going to be seeing. I believe it's 7 in the Lost Zone now, I think, for Caleb?
Yes.
Yeah, 7 in the Lost Zone. Cram is now in the active position.
We hit with Cram.
Able to use that Spit Innocently, take another prize card, but let's see if there's any other cards played first. 7 in the Lost Zone means Mirage Gate is online, so just going to utilize that here. Has to be 2 different types of energy attached.
Yeah, I really like seeing this here from Caleb. It honestly doesn't matter where exactly you're going to go with the energies. Radiant Greninja or...
Squawkabilly, I don't feel like it's going to be that good. Squawkabilly you can only use on turn 1. Like, I don't know.
The best potential to draw...
Squawkabilly, I don't know how I feel about it. Kendra, thank you so much for the follow. I think it's definitely going to have its uses, but, like, then it's just a, what is it, 160, 170 on your bench as 2 prizes? Like, I feel like it's going to be a huge... it's going to be a huge liability, I think, on your bench.
And that's just going to be the knock here. Caleb Gettimer going down to 4 prize cards left to take here. There's a quick flash of our prize card.
No, I'm not Lottie, or I wasn't. I only started playing in Lost Box, really. Not Lost Box, Lost Zone. No, reword. What's up, Lost Origin?
When they name a Pokemon after you, it's usually pretty
The
good.
nudity in AEX is not good at all.
It's definitely time.
But no, I'm not an old. I haven't, guys. I've only played this game since Lost Origin. Squawkabilly it's like 160 health. Meow. It can only be played on your turn 1, like the ability can, and it acts as a free research. It acts as a free research, but then it's just like a liability on your bench for the rest of the game, in my opinion.
All right, so Nestball bringing out the Dragonite V here for Azul. I can't tell if it's played down or if it was just brought out, because it looks like it's on the bench now.
I always try to avoid putting it onto the bench if I haven't made that decision myself.
You like put it next to your deck first.
I don't think we're gonna get rule sharked in this.
Yeah, but fish can be used at any time, and it doesn't have to be played turn 1.
All right, here we go.
Like fish can be played on your last turn, on whatever.
5 cards here. 2 of them go into the Lost Zone. 3 into Azul's hand.
I don't know.
Experiment found off of the Colress. CNS ball, another water energy, switch card, and an escape rope.
Yeah, plenty of resources to easily get to the Sableye at this point. You really don't need anything to add to it. So you're thinking about the next turn.
Yeah, I mean, like, for sure it's going to have its, like, pluses, Lottie. I just think it's also going to be a huge liability. Like, even Drifloon kills it.
A lot of big knockouts together. Hopefully get in a situation where your opponent can't find a way to bring a Manaphy back. And maybe that's how you start to pull ahead in the prize race.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be way better than I expect. It just feels like it would be a liability.
Ahead, honestly. That is what's going on here. All right, so how many do we have here? I believe that's 10 now in the Lost Zone.
Yep,
well, now it's definitely 10, huh?
That's the 10.
There we go. 10 cards in the Lost Zone here for Azul. Sableye is coming out here with that Psychic Energy already attached to it here for a turn. And we're going to get that
retreats, put Sableye up.
That Comfey. We're ready to start mining out here, Kyle.
All right.
For some gems.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a fan. Now,
but you only need 3 energy, and you can knock out a Troop Riser with it. Link for it.
Put the pressure on Caleb right now to have answers like that Clara, and then he's not able to advance the hand size and thin out the deck with the Colress Experiment.
And not have to sacrifice. I don't know. I will see how it goes. I don't know. I only played since Lost Origin. I don't get a lot of the old archetypes and stuff like that. I don't get a lot of the old archetypes.
What route Azul's going to choose to go? 12 damage counters
maybe
we have here to play with.
I mean, and maybe it'll like completely surprise me. I just think it's gonna be a huge liability
in situations like this. So taking a guaranteed knockout can be a solid choice there. And yeah, the least amount of damage that you spread means that you're likely to not run into issues.
But yeah, it's gonna be good for a lot of decks for sure. It'll still be good for a lot of decks.
Card here for Azul, a single prize card taken off of that Manaphy, and now
it was crazy for sure. But that was crazy.
Manaphy off the field currently. We're going to start off with his concealed cards, drawing into an additional 2 cards into the hand.
Let's see.
Pretty decent sized hand here. Plenty of resources on Caleb's side of the field currently.
I don't know.
Still at 7 in the Lost Zone as of now.
Yep, the one big piece that's missing is that Colress Experiment right here. So going to use the escape rope, try to work in that Comfey, and it's going to have to be a pretty solid flower selection.
Pretty solid indeed.
Yeah, it sounds like there were a lot of good cards back then, for sure.
Right, Kyle?
I mean, y'all. A lot of the people in my chat tell me about what is it, Expanded all the time.
That card right now,
yeah, I think in Zoroark could be interesting for sure.
Yeah, it doesn't bring.
In Zoroark would definitely be interesting.
I've seen that far too often.
Yes, that is so unfortunate when that happens.
Because Zoroark is also a research, right? Yeah.
Yes.
His V-Star is.
The Sableye. Gonna lose out on the lightning energy.
Yep, that's now a water and a lightning energy in the Lost Zone, never to be retrieved again, but Sableye to the hand. Still no Colress's Experiment. Caleb's going to take a quick look at Azul's discard pile.
The only way to get to 10 in the Lost Zone without the Colress Experiment is going to have to be all these companies.
Yeah.
That means you don't have any bench space, and you can't even work the Sableye in. So it's not a sacrifice you can make. You can always grab this one one more Compe and try to find the Colress
One more
experiment.
try.
Yeah, and we see it looks like 2 more of them in there. So
they were clumped together.
don't tell Azul.
Yeah, don't tell Azul that. Oh no. All right, so we have that Compe joining the field off of a nest ball here. Are we going to get one more chance here for Caleb Gedimer? Plenty of switching cards.
It'll be interesting to see what happens for sure in the new meta. We'll see.
Manually retreat, or if you want to actually cash in on stealing this Pokemon.
Yeah, that is true. Get some damage counters off or just hard retreat, but it looks like it's going to be the hard retreat here. Discarding that Psychic Energy into the discard pile, getting that Compe.
Zoroark is definitely an interesting deck. We'll see what happens.
Oh, with the escape rope. All right, are we not seeing the 10th one? is it hidden? Because I'm seeing cards floated to the top
3,
there.
6, 7, 8. I know.
That's
I wish
so
they
many.
did the dice again for us, so it made it a bit easier. Because Sableye is going to come down here now with that Psychic Energy attached. Guess we can clarify how many cards are in the Lost Zone here. It is a bit off the table. We're going to see the switch cards here now for the switch.
Yeah, I think Lost Zones are always like, I mean, they're also super slow, but they're interesting games. They're too much thinking for me. I couldn't do Lost Zone.
Coming up.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do Lost Zone.
I guess you are at 10. Thanks a lot.
Lost Zone, I guess, yes.
Who's getting fired?
It's at 10. Who's on that counter out there? We have the Lost Zone at 10 here. Caleb Gedimer has taken a knockout here now, going down to only 3 prize.
Were they? Oh no, that sounds painful.
I will find you.
Kyle, you're making Kyle's job harder out here. Even harder.
Depending on your deck, I'm not sure I agree, but who knows?
All right, here we go. On to Azul's turn. Here we have the Dragonite V in the active position. Couple damage counters out on the field now from that Sableye, of course.
I'm also thinking largely for like very specific decks. I don't know.
This is just Sable Zard with no Zard at this stage. We got to get the Psychic Energies back into the deck and continue to try to work in multiple Sableye at this stage. You have one last opportunity with the Mirage Gate if you wanted to attack with the Dragonite V, but it doesn't really seem like the go-getter we're looking for.
Yeah, Single Strike was crazy. Single Strike was crazy. I really enjoyed. I played for like 2 weeks as well last year. I guess the word is. Last year, 2 years ago, I tried to learn Single Strike with like the Houndoom and Umbreon.
What the?
Well, that's what would have happened with the Mirage Gate.
Oh my God, another one! Wow, that's wild. 4 energy here. Azul off of that Colress. This is
Owie.
It basically guarantees that Kyogre is a non-issue at this point. 4 energies in the Lost Zone.
Owie.
If you try to hold on to that switch card.
It's so bad though. There's so much in the Lost Zone that you do not want to have in the Lost Zone there. This is really unfortunate, but it looks like
Azul's running super unlucky right now. I agree. So unlucky. So unlucky.
To the Lost Zone here, so changing things up here for Azul, kind of seeing what strategy he's going to be going with. That escape rope being played now.
He's going to keep the dreams alive for the Kyogre at some point with that last final Mirage Gate and
I was about to say,
energies.
Yo, I mean, Single Strike had a really big attack that also ignored like a lot of those effects, right?
All right, we do have the switch card here that's going to heal those damage counters on the Manaphy. Another flower.
A shred attack. There we go. Shred.
Sableye going to come back down here.
Yeah, and found the Clara there as well. So if you want to get multiple uses out of the Sableye.
Yeah, also Houndooms do stuff.
And, I mean, it lines up fairly well. You'll be able to.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! Are you serious?
Goodbye.
Wow.
Now you know where your Psychic Energy is, and this was pretty clutch too. Removing all the damage from both these Pokemon means that Sableye no longer takes a double knockout.
Yeah, Arctura is back. But that's not a big numbers deck. That's not a big hitting numbers deck. That's a 200 and a 200, right? Like.
Would be able to handle that. So. Really well played there.
Or do we mean big prize numbers deck? But I don't think that's what he's talking about.
And that's what happened there. Had to lose some important cards there. Colress
and 200 or 200.
Going into the discard there.
Umbreon can do 320, but
prize card here for Azul taken
not Arcadura.
to take home this game. Now we're over on Caleb's side.
I mean, it can add up, but I am assuming that meow means like doing like 330 in one hit.
Yeah. I was like, was that the top?
Yeah, like single strike Urshifu would do what, like 330, 360? Maybe more, if I'm right.
The mana fee is not there if you're going to try to protect against the Kyogre at the very end.
All 4 of the single strike energies.
Yep, Kyogre, the mana fee was
interesting.
off the field a little bit earlier.
I don't know what that is, but
for Caleb. We're going to see this escape rope Comfey coming up for Azul into Caleb's own flower selecting Comfey here.
Going to take one out of the there with the switch card after likely flowers.
I mean, still, you have to set it way more, but
to avoid giving up the double knockout on that side.
I mean, that's still for each prize here. I mean, that's like one turn.
This definitely seems like a mirror match for sure.
That's one turn they do big damage, so Lottie. I'm just like assuming what meow means. I mean, it's still like a strong deck. A lot of people ran it this week, right? So.
Where to go from here?
Oh, okay.
How important it is that Azul was able
that makes sense, Paladin.
On the previous turn.
I was close.
So
I was
many
close.
answers to whatever Caleb may do here. If he brings down their own Sableye, then you can either target that Sableye or the Manaphy. You can bring that Pokemon right back up. You could even find the Kyogre if you want and try to line up that as a closing knockout. So a lot of great options there because of that.
Clara coming in clutch. All right, we're going to see that energy recycler here from Caleb Gettimer. Shuffling, it was up to 5 energy. I don't know if that was 5. I believe it was. Shuffled back in to the deck here from Caleb. I just think we're waiting for the shuffle.
Yeah, it might be a Mirage Gate potentially.
Oh yeah, yeah, because there's one in hand from the flower selecting. You are correct, but it's going to be a nest ball first.
Yeah, just 4 energies that were played back into the deck. Not terribly concerned about the Kyogre shenanigans on this side, so
yes,
just go ahead and get those energies accelerated. And you're going to be threatening the game closing knockouts with that Radiant Greninja after you knock out the Manaphy here with the Sableye. So go ahead and put that pressure on Azul to find the Clara. We know it's already in the hand, but this is just how you want to play the game.
Yeah, you want to just set up a checkmate position. Really for both players here, but that's what
it'll be very interesting. I'm excited to see Paldea for sure, Smack. I'm excited to see it for sure.
These 5 cards, decide what to throw away. Gonna be a Colress and a Battle VIP pass.
I'm glad they're not using the same sleeves.
Oh my
I'm getting worried with how big the
they're
piles are
merging
getting.
together.
Yeah, thank you again for the 100 biddies. It's very sweet of you. Thank you so much.
The key number, so not much point keeping track after that. Sableye has been turned on both sides of the field. Sableye coming up here for Caleb Gettimer, and we're going to see another Lost Mine. It is just Sableye versus Sableye, back and forth here swinging. All of these damage counters onto the field. Of course, we're watching damage counters melt off earlier here from these players' switch carts, but now we finally have that Manaphy.
Yeah, the Luxray seems interesting, Paladin.
Which is opening up the bench.
Wait, I don't know if I know about the Shinx, but I know, is the Luxray the one where if you draw it into hand, you can automatically play it to your bench?
Down to only 2 prize cards left to take. Let's see what Azul does with this turn. What are you thinking is going to happen here?
Meow, what level are you up to, by the way, on Diablo 4?
This leads to issues where a switch card needs to be played, but you'd likely have to use it on the Sableye to heal off maximum damage.
Oh, that was Crown Zenith? What Luxray am I thinking of? I thought Luxray was in the Crown Zenith was the... Wait, okay, there's so many weird Luxrays. Never mind. There's too many weird Luxrays.
A lot of answers.
There's a lot of weird Luxrays, guys.
For Sealstone, looking at 5 whole cards.
5 whole cards. It's
okay.
wild when they just pick up their entire deck and just see every single card in it. That's where you go. All right.
Yeah. He's like, I can't do this.
Yeah, I think that's just seeing what the outcome of this would be, unfortunately, for Azul.
Sad.
Honestly, the luck was just not on Azul's side this entire game, from the prize cards to the
makes sense to me. Makes sense. At least for computer, there wasn't a queue earlier, like when I logged in. I don't know if it still has a queue now, but it didn't at the time.
Had just so much better of an established board state that whole game, but still,
yeah, it does, Lottie. I agree.
Pretty heavily throughout that game.
Yeah, just the fact that Caleb was able to work in that Sableye and keep that mana fee around, but then when it did fall, Azul didn't have any answers to deal with that. If he had the Radiant Greninja, could have been dealing multiple knockouts per turn and putting a lot of pressure back on Caleb. But
yeah, especially in time.
As soon as you see
they've already done 40 minutes. So
43? You don't have to worry about that. You can focus
43
on
minutes?
more threats instead. And
So, for sure.
Prize card, you know you're always going to have that little bit of an advantage.
Yep, I'm sure they're joking with each
It's
other.
nearly impossible. But I mean, I don't think you can tie in top 4, can you?
Actually, I wonder if Azul kind of cursed himself because after he won his last match. And
Can you even tie in top
he
4?
was like, whatever, I'm probably just going to lose in top 4, is what he said. So
he wasted his 2-0.
Yeah, so I don't know. He's going to have to.
Wasted it, who knows. But yeah, of course, these players are both friends.
This is the live regional reaction, Andrew. This is the live regional reaction.
Until maybe the finals.
I mean, it's just reassuring that your teammates are the right teammates.
That's true, yeah.
Live reaction here, live. Repeat live as many times as possible.
Team for me, that's sure. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of Battle VIP pass.
Yeah, it is.
Azul can definitely work with that. That's not too bad there, but yeah, for Caleb, it's that might mean that his hand stinks.
Yeah, I actually pre-recorded and scripted for chat. If you're in the Discord, Andrew, you would be able to see where I dropped the script.
He doesn't find the right draws here off the top 4.
Joke's on you guys. He is in the Discord, and that's how we're having this moment. Breaking the 4th wall right now.
And the Pokestop as well.
That's nice.
If this is able to find the Battle VIP pass, then this turned into a great hand.
Yeah, that actually would be wild. Here we go. It's just going to be an energy recycle put into the lost zone.
Maybe I'll get to be a caster. I don't think I want to. I don't know if I would like to be a caster. Who knows? Maybe.
Let's go.
Maybe, Andrew.
All right, so let's get through this turn here. This is the first turn here for Caleb.
Yeah, and you can see how important it is to get 2 cards into lost zone.
The script for this regional sucks. Are you saying I'm bad at this, huh?
Get at least
Meow.
2, then there's a potential there. So anything that can search out a Pokemon. Nope.
Yeah, I could do post-game interviews. I would be happy to do like the room where I just do interviews. I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that. I could do post-game interviews. So why? So what did you think when you realized you only have 2 VIP battle passes in your entire deck? What do you think?
Way later in the game, I'm gonna get you.
No,
what do you feel like? What happened? What through your mind?
You just promote this.
Give me the details.
Enough hit points to withstand the Cramorant, and you want to protect that Comfey, and I mean, I guess it kind of works with the Radiant Greninja as well.
Yeah, they're both.
This is my new one, right? This is an old one.
Radiant Greninja gonna be.
Give me a second, guys. I'm checking the date.
Off of that escape rope.
That's always my fear.
Much else in hand.
It honestly might just be a read that your opponent's gonna get to 4 cards in the lost zone with escape rope. So you promote the Radiant Greninja. If they do it without the rope, then cool. But if they do, then you just promote the Kyogre.
Yep, that is true. That's true, Kyle. All right, we're over here
okay,
on
let's see.
Azul's side of the field now. Drew for turn.
That's an ouch for Caleb.
Azul is going second.
That's an ouch.
So can play a supporter. Already does have that Colress's Experiment in hand and a Battle VIP pass to start off.
Well,
the first turn. Gonna go with
Azul
that
seems
Nest
doing
Ball
much better
first,
this time.
Of course, looking through the deck as well.
Yeah, this is the dream hand, as we see the Nest Ball, but also the Battle VIP pass, the Colress Experiment, starting with the Comfey as well. So it's easily going to lead to a really solid opener. Likely could use that Cramorant on the opening turn and deal some.
Yeah, it looks like it for sure.
Damage.
As well as everything he needs right now.
You're going to get the knockout because your opponent played around that by setting up these high hit point Pokemon, but that damage usually sticks around, and it's gonna pay dividends later on.
Yep,
I want to see now putting Cram down.
Comfey is going to be what's coming out, at least off of this.
I think you put both, yeah.
Well, it looks like debating, but we know there's also a Battle VIP pass.
Oh, this isn't a Battle VIP pass. I thought it was the Nest Ball.
These resources here. You know,
yeah, that is not true, Lottie. That is not true. Kyogre and Greninja both have more health than the Cramorant attack. Or at least Cramorant is. Is Kyogre? Maybe Kyogre is not. Let me double check that.
Back and forth here, so luckily Azul does have that Radiant Greninja this time around.
Yeah, he's gonna take a peek, and he saw a lot of good cards in his deck. It means he's gonna have a lot of answers. He's gonna likely be doing enough damage.
I think it is though.
Consider himself
right? Ghost, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? Yeah, Kyogre's 130. There's a chance he doesn't take a battle that he doesn't take prize today. Ooh, gaming. We like gaming. Gap. Andrew, thank you so much for the Discord. If you've ever like to join our community, we'd love to have you, by the way. It's a pretty active community. I think everyone's pretty nice and kind, and we would love to have anybody who would like to join us. But yeah.
This is always interesting. You see the nest ball, but you also see the Battle VIP pass.
Hmm.
Do you ever want to fill the bench in this situation? It doesn't exactly feel great, so it's basically the same card. And,
That's true, yeah.
Azul's going to show us the same thing there.
Just a little mana fee, protect the bench here, keep a space open. Super important there, for sure.
What do you mean, Ghost? I don't think you've been rude yet.
Players know what they're doing.
Yeah, everyone's rude and
He just
toxic
gets
to an
greedy
extent.
and throws down a 5th card. Oh, take this. Just not going to work out.
Atlas, thank you so much for the follow as well. Hope you have a fantastic day so far.
From Azul, let's see what it is. What is this choice? A comfy and was it an escape rope?
Yeah, not sure if it was the rope or the recycler.
They look
Something
so similar.
Cool and pink, but
Could have been switch cards, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a lot of those items.
Lottie, stop bringing up the Ash's mom thing.
It's gonna be that. I think it was the. Oh, what am I? Forest.
Yeah, Forest Steel Stone.
Forest Steel Stone. I was wanting to call it a tablet, and I'm like, wait.
That's
I mean,
cool.
I guess it is a tablet. Forest Steel Stone here.
Andrew, we'd love to have you. Thank you. I hope.
Azul hates Mirage.
We'd love to have you in the community.
Yeah, we saw 3. In
My
the
words are
lost
not
zone.
working right now. I think I've already had too much coffee
We're gonna
today.
see that first one hit in the lost zone here into a concealed cards. Luckily, no lost zone discards, or I guess no. We're at 4, so we're cruising here.
Yep.
So just keeping those 2 in the hand.
Let's see.
Yep, get to apply some solid pressure. Didn't lose too many valuable resources, and the pressure's on at this stage. Caleb not only.
Yeah, I think I've had too
gonna
much
have to try
coffee
to get
today
your 4
already.
cards, in the lost zone of their own to deal some damage, take a knockout, but. You're also going to have to do that with this awkward Pokemon in the active spot. It means you're going to start to use your switching cards that on Pokemon that don't immediately get you.
Yeah, Lost Box, like,
Yeah, definitely a bit
takes the energy out of me. I don't even know. Lost Box takes so much energy out of me. Andrew, thank you so much for joining our Discord.
in the hand here. So
It takes so much out of me. I'm just like, okay. Lost Box next move. I don't know.
Water and the Clara.
A little bit. I don't know.
very important.
Really difficult to see.
It's something for sure.
Having to map out from this stage is the kind of turn that you're going to look back on turn 5 and go, oh, well,
Should have kept
I
this.
really wish I had that energy, or I really wish I had that Clara here, but you're going to go down.
How much
2,
energy did he
and that
just
is
toss?
tough.
Yeah, that is tough indeed. Having to track the future decisions and a lot to relies on those energies. And now we have to do the lost.
I love how after last game they were like, they like messed up the counting. Like, can someone please do the dice? And then they actually already got them to put the dice on.
Damage.
That's pretty funny.
Healed just a little bit there from that switch card.
See the impact of how important that nest ball is. Not only are
I'm not
you
a big
playing
Lost
that
Box
turn,
fan. You like that meow.
you'd also like to place the
Yeah, I
mana
kind of
down,
agree though.
for yourself to avoid Azul getting a
Okay.
really good turn with a Radiant Crit Ninja of his own.
Absolutely, Mirage Gate is going to make 4 into the lost zone now for Caleb Gedimer. Still a huge hand here. So many switching cards there. Going to be this nest ball being used for Caleb.
Let's see.
Oh my
Suppose we
gosh.
should mention that Pokestop has not been used.
Pokestop has not been used.
It is
And,
in play currently.
that is a choice.
Okay, Cramorant,
It's a choice
Kyogre,
that sometimes does
Greninja.
not pan out too well, but I don't know. Every time we've seen Caleb use it so far, it has heavily.
Honestly, Mitch, I feel the same. If I could be 1% as good as these guys, maybe I can make day 2.
2 Culver's experience.
One day. One day.
Could be a draw 3 or a discard 3. Who knows? You just gotta wait and see. You gotta take a chance and get to rolling, but we'll see if that ends up being used here from Caleb.
Well, either way, has the knockout lined up with the Cramorant. Now it's just a game of if you could even risk trying to reach for that mana fee, or if you just have to accept that Azul's probably going to have a pretty good turn.
That is true. All right, looking where to attach this energy for the turn. Going to be on the Comfey to retreat it out into this Cramorant, of course, that is unlocked with that Lost Provisions ability.
Hi, Moonlight. Welcome in. How's your day going? Yeah, honestly, the correct colored sleeves will fix everything.
Each other out. So there we go. One Cramorant down. Cramorant on Cramorant crime here.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
They're spitting on each other out here. All right, we see this flower selecting here for this Comfey. On Azul's side is another tough decision, Kyle.
Yeah.
Mine's going pretty well. How close? It's top 4 right now.
No, that echoing horn.
Sleeve tier list win. Maybe soon, honestly.
And surprise your opponents, but maybe you're not going to surprise Caleb. So let's just go ahead and get some good cards. And sure enough, finds Kohler's Experiment and a Sableye.
We had way too much energy, Moonlight, and now we're like,
hopefully not another.
The Lost Box takes so long to play, especially the mirror match Lost Box.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of valuable pieces.
Especially mirror match Lost Box.
4 cards you like there. Well, I get Dragonite 2 potentially. We've seen that worked into the mix. Can I replace that with this silly Raikou in my hand?
I know, right?
I mean, I don't like the block colors like this, like the dark green, I like with blue more than anything, but I still don't think it's my thing.
What Azul is thinking right now is
it was all me. I mean, Wii is like,
that lightning energy
you know,
as the first card.
stream.
Debating on the second now.
Looks like we're dealing with a pace of play warning.
Pace of play warning with a 1-minute extension here. We'll see if that's reflected on our time.
That's pretty
I'm
funny.
Sure it will be. It's going to be 7 now in the lost zone here for Azul.
I think the only piece missing here is what, water energy. So yeah, we're going to see the Raikou V.
I was.
With the Forest Seal Stone to close this up, but maybe
you think so? Oh yeah, I agree. Moonlight, it does. I did not do a backflip, but I basically was doing them.
Get lucky indeed. Sometimes that's what you need.
The energy though, I feel bad. I was like so high energy, and now I'm like tanking.
Off that escape rope.
How many bits for a backflip? I can't do backflips, meow. So it would be actually 0.
There's the Forest Seal Stone.
I can't. I did do gymnastics for 3 years, but I was never able to do cool things like that. Even my cartwheel is terrible.
For that water taken straight out of the deck here for Azul.
You will not be happy with the attempt. I will jump in the air, and that is all.
V-stars for single energy.
If you want 1,000 bits for me to jump in the air.
V-star for the game being used on an energy here. All right, Radiant.
1,000 bits for me to jump in the air.
Through this Mirage Gate, 2 separate types of energy.
You won't be happy with the attempt.
As well. You can target down just
you don't fall on your face, Moonlight, when you do a backflip. You would fall on your back. Unless you're doing a really good job at attempting. But I don't even get that far. I don't get that far with my attempt.
He says, I don't like
Andrew, I need to warn you about something. You shouldn't have done that. But Andrew, I can't jump 3 inches off the ground. I can't jump 3 inches off the ground. So I'm going to do my jump. But you're not going to be happy with what you just spent your money on. And I want you to know that. He said, this is my jump. This is how high I jump. Are you guys ready for this?
Those energy off of the Radiant Greninja into the discard pile.
That's how high I jump.
Now starting off with the Kohler's experiment, having a debate.
Let me try one more time. You ready? That's how high I jump. So I don't think you wanted to spin your viddies on that. And just heads up. Sorry, I'm cleaning up. Nothing on the ground real quick.
Going into the lost zone here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know if that gave you as much of a thing as you wanted. How is gravity so against you when you're so light? Yeah, I don't know, but it is. Gravity's like. Okay, you ready, guys? You ready?
Try to work.
That's me. That's my jumping attempt.
Work on this issue right now that you have, which is that you have a lot of damage on your side, and Azul does not.
Thank you, Smack. She's a very cute SPN. I like her a lot. I could pick you up and jump you higher than that. I mean, I warned you guys. It was not going to be something you enjoyed. I told you guys that it was going to be like that. I just want to state that. Andrew, I told you it was going to be like that. Andrew, you should not have sent the viddies on that. I am so sorry. I am so sorry you spent viddies on that. I did play basketball actually for 2 years. I played 2 years of rec basketball. I played 2 years, and I was 4'4" for both years. I was my agent is oof, but not agent, I guess manager, whatever the word is. Yeah, keep giving it, please. Gabriel, thanks so much for the follow. But honestly, guys, I played basketball for 2 years. I'm 5'2". I was 4'4" both years. I have a human growth hormone deficiency. Yeah, I have a human growth hormone deficiency. I can't produce human growth hormones by myself. We did not know this till the end of my 6th grade year. But in 2nd grade, I played basketball. I was 4'4". They would be like, try to throw it.
Shuffle back 4 energy into the deck here. Ryko V of Caleb's coming down.
Well, I'm glad you kept on thinking so. I'm really tiny, yeah. I couldn't produce human growth hormones as a kid by myself. I have like a genetic condition called, well, genetic. They think I can't. It technically cannot be genetic because it's a what's it called? It's a recessive gene. So technically, you should need 2 genes for it to like be expressed, right? But that would mean, and it's X-line recessive. So for men, it's not recessive. Like, you just get it from your mom, and if she gives it to you, you will have HGH deficiency. But in women, you need 2 X genes with it in it to like, whatever. But my dad is not that short. My mom was short for a very long time, so it shouldn't really be genetic, but it is genetic. But anyway, I couldn't produce human growth hormones as a kid, and I was 4'4". My body still thought I was a 5-year-old in 6th grade. I had like, so it was more like 7th grade because it was like the summer after my 6th grade. Are these jeans American Eagle? They're not jeans. They're workout pants. They're workout pants. I'm going to the gym afterwards. These are my workout pants. Thank you very much. But
getting it out of play here.
Yeah, so I was 4'4". I had the growth plates of a 5-year-old till I was 12 years old. Yeah, I don't get it. What does it mean?
From Azul before, just trying to focus on the stabilize in this instance. You already see all the damage.
Anyway,
finish them off.
Oh, nice. What does it mean about American Eagle though? I don't get that part.
No other Pokemon are coming down.
Anyway, I was like 4'4". They're like, Ursi, go catch the ball, and I'm like, ah! That's me. That's me getting freaked out.
Stop going into the lost zone here for Azul.
No, I'm American, but I don't get to be American Eagle.
In the lost zone, but that's gonna be 10 off of this flower.
Yeah, but why? What would that have to do with pants? What does that have to do with pants?
Going into the lost zone here.
No, that was me in 2nd grade. Actually, that's still me with flying objects. This is why I can't play sports. I'm afraid of flying objects, like all flying objects. So, fun. Very fun. I'm afraid of flying objects. But yeah, so they would be like, throw the ball. In 2 years that I played basketball, 2 years, I got the ball in the hoop 1 time. In the 2 years that I played basketball, I got the ball in the hoop 1 time. 1.
Damage counters being able
So,
to place on
I suck.
Field. It's going to be 6 on that.
I very much suck.
6 on that Comfey. Now it's just a race to the prize cards, Kyle.
Yeah, at this stage, you can kind of see how it's lining up. If you can place enough damage counters onto.
Please don't throw anything at me if I go to TwitchCon. I'm thinking about going to TwitchCon, but if I go, you better not throw anything at me. I will get actually upset. And not talk to you.
To try to help out and avoid
I mean, I might talk to you, but we'll see. Yeah, Vegas seems cool. Never been to Vegas.
Want to go see that band.
Here we go. We have an escape rope here for Caleb. Cramorant's coming up into the active position. We're now at 10 in the lost zone as well for Caleb. So securing that. Cram is
no, dream come true. Toxic, 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 toxic.
See another Comfey hitting a discard pile here. Azul promoting that Sableye.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna go either or not, but we'll see.
Cards here.
Let's see. 70, so it's 1. 5 is 80. He gets 2 prizes here, minimum. Maybe more, but he minimum gets 5. Well, gets 2 prizes here.
Resource, and at that point, you're trying to just take 1 more prize card, and you can start to commit resources to that Ryko V potentially, or another Sableye.
He should get minimum 2 prizes here, but it might be 3. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong on it being 3, but it might be 3. It's 2 or 3.
We're already well past 10 now at this point, but still resources to the hand from Azul as well, off of that Colress's experiment. Taking a look at this discard pile, we'll see these resources.
All right, show me the Switch carts.
Yeah, I think he even just asked that.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I know you know what I'm looking for.
You know
so.
exactly what this is. You want to see me and my band.
Me and my bands. All right, here we go.
But yeah, I'm afraid of flying objects. They scare me a lot. I suck at basketball though.
Very
also, like, who puts a 4'4" Sorry, 4'4". Who puts a girl who's the size of 4'4" into basketball? Who signs up your 4'4" daughter for basketball? I was 4'4".
Just making sure.
That's all. I was 4'4".
I don't believe it did though. So this manual attachments.
Does it? Does it build character? I don't know.
Really locking things up here, and now they just have to check the map here and take some knockouts on the field.
Yeah, I don't even know if you want to take the knockouts.
You just set up the next turn.
You just set it up to clear out, and that's going to be pretty solid. The energies are placed too awkwardly. That's going to be a scoop from Caleb.
Okay.
We're going to game 3.
Game 3 between both of these players. Some expert
Confused what you're saying,
level
Jim.
box play. Kyle, how are you keeping up with these?
I have the energy of a 6'9" child. Lol.
I'm gonna make it.
Lol.
Yeah, there's so much to go on to talk about in this matchup. Of course, we brought it up before. Once you get those 6 Pokemon in play, you basically are locked from that point out. And Azul understood that and was just able to place damage like crazy. I don't think we've ever seen him use a Mirage Gate for its optimal effect. No. He's just throwing around energies or throwing them in the loss zone at this stage, and that just shows the importance of Sableye.
Yeah, and I mean that's.
Guys, I actually might end early here before even we finish this round, because I kind of have stuff that I need to get done today, both like for work tomorrow, and I want to go gym and play D4. So I think I'm going to end here actually, which is obviously way earlier than I should be doing on a watch party, but I just realized I have a lot of work to do. So yeah, if you guys would like to follow me on the social medias, I have Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I post most often on Twitter, but the other ones are still there. But if you guys would like to join my Discord, it is a very active and sweet community. However, you do not have to be opted in to the community side of it. You can just be there to find out when I go live. I always post there when I go live. But if you would like to join the community, there's a channel called like Get Roles, Set Your Roles, something like that. And you can opt into community channels and social media posts and things like that. So we would love to have you if you'd like to join us. But guys, I am going to end it here. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Bye-bye. Wait, scroll myself up. Bye-bye.